Separate. Maybe because it reached 12 hours? I thought Twitch's limit was different. Joe!
Alrighty, sorry about that. I was lurking because of Joe's stream and he rated out. I was like, well, where's that audio coming from? Okay. Get all settled. Okay, so I want to try to make like where I cut like little, what do you call it, cakes, like little vintage cakes. I got one right here I made a little bit ago. So I realized I don't need to add the stripe here. Actually, I should leave it blank and try to do like a loop effect. Hey Tito, how you doing? Hey Caleb, how you doing? Yeah, I know, I was like I probably was like a bit of a shock to you guys, like just all of a sudden you hear this dude's voice like, hey Joe! And I was like, wait, what's going on? I can't, as soon as the dude said Joe, I'm like, oh shoot, I think he rated out, so. Love me some Cup of Joe. Oh my god, I could learn some Cup of Joe lore today. I came in right at a juicy time. Aside, we're doing like we're starting a bit late today. This is actually my old stream time, actually. But I had to like set up the Valentine's Day stuff. I didn't get a chance to do it over the weekend. Hey, Pink Under, how you been doing? I'll start like, wow, oh, I can watch you live too. They got some coffee flavored protein mix as what we're drinking today. Let's see. Been doing good. Wait, let me see if I can show you. We're making like pumpkin. Also, I gotta ask Tito, how's things going in Rhode Island? How actually, honestly, how are things in America? I've been seeing the news, man, and I don't want to go back. I don't want to fucking go back. We're supposed to go back November 2026, and now I'm actually like terrified. Let me see. We were making tanghalu. This is what we were working on all last week. Oh, I realized I never put any of the blueberries on a thing yet. They were like some little tiny blueberries. I know, right? And it's like, it was already bad enough with one plane crash, and then I heard about the Philadelphia one. Like, what the hell? It's like, what in the earth is going on? I don't want to get on a plane now, actually. Like, I'm terrified, but we made like some little tiny blueberries. I need to add those to one, and we got like some little pineapple ones right here. But I have one with a pineapple on it, I believe. Where'd that go? Oh, this one right here. Here's my kiwi one. I have two kiwis on it. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh my god, that's like the, oh my god, when I watch him announce that, like you could like see the people at the inauguration, they were trying not to lose their shit. They're trying to like hold their laughter in. Like, it is absolute stupidity at its finest. But hey, Trump's not president. I think we all know that. It's President-elect Elon Musk and Vice President Trump on. Like, let's be for real. We all know who the real president of the United States is. He bought this election fair and square, I guess. But yeah, we were like working on different like tanghalus, which are the like little fruit that you dip in the sugar, like when it's boiling hot, but before it caramelizes. Oh shit, really? Oh god, I pray for you, Pink Gator. Even though I'm not really religious, but like I pray to the universe that you stay freaking safe. Because oh my god, like I'm scared because Jung goes on like conferences a lot. He's got one coming up in March, I think, really soon. And here's the weird thing, it's not even just America. Like, look what happened with Jeju, right? Like, you guys remember the Jeju airline? And just recently we had thankfully no one died, but we had a freaking plane in here in Busan that caught on fire. Like, the pictures are horrifying. Like, what in the hell is going on with planes this year? Like, we barely just finished damn January. Can we not get a break? Oh, that's Mr. Coffee. Oh, he said he bought some soap. That's good, because we really need some soap. Oh god, right, yeah, it plays not allowed anymore. Only Hyperloop, which is ready next. Oh wait, really? Wait, they actually did that? Wait, I thought that was just like a pipe dream or something. I didn't know that was like a real thing that was happening. Hey, Lazaro, how you been doing? Oh, is pink under? Because like everyone's been, we've had a lot of people be busy actually. Plus also, what do you call it? Honestly, with how politics is going, I feel like everyone's kind of like going a little cuckoo. Good God, I don't. Oh shoot! Wait, is this made by Elon? Oh, I'm not taking it. Nuh-uh. I don't want to add it into a dead ball of chopped up meat, whatever this Hyperloop thing works. If it's, I think if it was made by somebody else, I might try it, but the fact that it's made by Elon, yeah, no thanks. Like, I can just, like, already his Teslas are baking people alive. I mean, did you hear about the, can't remember if she got her I think she got her baby out, thankfully, but, like, this lady went to go, she had a Tesla, and, I don't know if it was I don't think it was a Cybertruck, but it was, like, what, Tesla, though, and she went to go pump gas, and then, like, her kid got locked in for some reason. They couldn't get it open. I was like, what the heck? Like, the car just locked on itself. Like, her key, and she had her key. Like, it's not like she locked her keys in. Like, no, it, like, was not letting the key work. And I'm like, damn, what is with these Teslas trying to, like, even if you got the damn key, you don't want to open. Like, what the hell? It's like they're trying to do this shit on purpose. It's scary as hell. Honestly, Teslas are just the new human barbecue machines. I know, right? Yeah, I'd probably just not work. And see, okay, I'm gonna clean my own listening though. That maybe? I don't know, because it's like, it seems like a thing with Teslas, like, you know, like if it catches on fire or if you're submerged in water, like they seem to lock and you can't get it to open up at all. Like, that is just terrifying. But yeah, those are little tanghulus we did. My favorite though, I think, will always be, I got like a one extra kiwi slice right here, but I love the little kiwi slice. That one's my favorite. It does take a bit to make, so I have to make 2 kiwi panels and sew them together and all that. But today we're going to try to make these cutesy little cakes. I can't remember which one was the small heart-shaped one, because I got a bigger heart shape over here, but I forgot how to do it for the small one. Is that on the back, maybe? No. So here's like one I made for like this kind of size. This one in particular, because this is actually last year's one, which is done differently. But I guess we could try one with this size. This was a little bit bigger than this one. I need to make 2 different heart shapes. I need to make heart-shaped cakes. I guess we'll do it this today, because instead of having to figure out how to make that heart, because I just freehanded that. Okay, so probably come in the 11th. Yeah, Mr. Coffee got some dish soap. Right, where you can't break the glass, but you can rip off the door. Oh no, I'm in a Tesla fan, makes me so embarrassed. And I hate that it has the name Tesla, because I feel like it's putting such a bad name on the actual guide Tesla, right? Like, poor dude can't catch a break. Like, it seemed cool at first, right? Naming them after Tesla, like, it was like, oh, this is so futuristic, this is cool. But now this is what these Teslas are known for becoming. It's kind of like, damn, poor Tesla. And I'm talking about the actual scientist, not stinking Elon. Alright, oh, I hate Elon as much as the next person, but I don't have any other car to drive. Oh, yeah, I had to, like, borrow the family car. It's like, ooh. And not to mention, are they expensive, too? I remember John a while back said he wanted to get one. I'm like, ah, ha, 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 you can drive that yourself. I ain't driving that. They'd be like, don't come crying to me when you become roasted, toasted barbecue, okay? Ooh, really? So if multiple times the other card while selling less cards, that is a little funny. That is like a math ain't mathing kind of thing. Let's see. I want to try. I already have like a hot pink one, so I want to make like a light pink and red one. Do I got any more of this light pink? Try to do like this bubblegum. Nah, I mean, not as vintagey looking, but it's bubblegum pink. Always pink Tinder. I mean, what do you call it? Well, I mean, it don't matter if you're in college or like you're in high school at the very least, or middle school. I don't know. I guess people are like not 14 in middle school anymore. I think that's like 13's the max. But like, you know, like they have college exam. You know, like you have the midterms. That's both college and high school, honestly. But like for everybody, like just the holidays, like fall and everything. And this summer was crazy too. I still can't believe how fast this year went by, actually. I still feel like, where the hell did 2024 go? Like, it just started, like, it feels like just yesterday was, like, February 2024. And I was working on the, crochet dress for my niece. Yeah, we were all 4 doing ones, though I don't know anyone who did it twice. Wait, really? So the funny thing is, the child lock is on the back seat. Doors can't open from the inside, even if the car's parked. And I guess that's I feel like the problem. I know I get why child locks are a thing, because you know kids. I should know. My sister's one of them. She was one of them kids that would open the door randomly on the while you're going like 60 miles an hour on the damn highway. Like she would just open the door, and like oh. That's another thing too. What's with kids? Like, I swear to God, all as human beings, we have like the same tendencies, like as humans, right? Like toddlers, right? They always try to shove their finger into the what do you call it? Like the electric socket, or put crap up their nose. And then when they get older, then you get kids wanting to opening the door. Like it's a universal damn thing. Why is that? What is with that? Why? I swear to goodness, like humans are evolved to like try to end themselves as much as possible when they're young. It's so crazy. Like just how insane, like I feel like animal parents don't have to do this much parenting with their kids, right? Like I think that's why it's so exhausting being human, because you have to parent your kids much longer, and all the weird shenanigans they try to do. Like, dude, it's like I do as an adult. But man, I remember a time my sister did it, and my grandfather got pissed at her. Ruined the whole day for the rest of us. I didn't even do nothing. I feel like I was in trouble that day. Maybe because I was the female in the car and I should have been watching better care of my sister or something. It's like, I'm sorry, she did it in 2 seconds. Like, it wasn't like she was old. And she wasn't even young either, by the way. She was like, let me see. I think she was like 8 or 9. Like, she was old enough to know better, kind of. You know that kind of age, like your 4th, 5th grade kind of age. So she knew better. Oh, that's true, right? Yeah, my dad used to make fun of, like, he used to say, like, oh, if you're born on leap year, then you only get to celebrate your birthday every 4 years. Oh, she opened the door when we were going down the highway. I think we were going, like, either 65 or 70 miles an hour, and she just opened the door. And that's why we have child locks, because it's such a phenomenon that kids try to open the door while driving. Kind of like I was talking about the other day, you know how it seems all human toddlers have like so many same tendencies. Like they want to like stick their finger into the electric socket, you know, like the plug-in and stuff in the walls. They like to stick crap up their nose. They like to put their hands where the sun don't shine, and then like put that in their mouth. Like, why is that even okay, I can see that being a thing. Like, that seems like a pretty like primitive kind of thing, like the whole sticking your hand up in your butt and putting in your mouth. I can see baby animals doing that shit, but like the other stuff is like, it's so human though. It's like almost so many human kids try to do this shit. Oh, hopefully you were stopped before, yeah. Right, and then my grandfather blamed me because I was like the older one. I think I was like, because I'm 6 years, I was probably just about to be 13, I think. I was like pretty old then, just because this was our second trip and I was like getting close to being a teenager. I think I was like 12, I think. And what do you call it? And my sister just opened the door, but my grandfather's like very hella misogynistic. Like I told you guys about my grandfather, he's not a good guy. He would brag about all the women he bedded to us, like, and it's like, you don't tell that to your 12-year-old granddaughter, sir. Like, you don't be talking about your sexcapades, okay? Like, and I like, ugh, like that's why he was not a good man. Like that shit was cringy as hell, and effing gross. But like, he would say like, but he was also hella misogynistic and stuff. And I think he thought like, since I'm the female, I should have like controlled my sister or something, as I'm like the mommy in the car or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I like. Yes, on one hand, it's so sad because it seemed like my grandparents' meeting was such a romantic story because they met in Korea. They met in Daegu, met in Korea, lived there for 2 years, and came back. Had my dad, and I even saw the video of like when they were dating. Like my grandmother she has video footage of when she was in Korea back in the '60s, and it's really old timey. But he looks, he was a very handsome dude. Like my grandfather was a very good looking guy. He was such a player, but in the video he looked so shy and coy and sweet. And I'm like, the more I think about it, I'm like, holy hell, motherfucker was a narcissist. He was playing her like a damn fiddle. Because, like, here's the thing that pissed me off about the sexcapade things. He was talking about back in the time when he was in Korea about, like, there's this lady that, he said him and his friends would get to have a good time with, and he would, like, wiggle his eyebrows and give a little wink and a little smirk. And he's like, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of shit. And it's like, wait, hold up. The only time you were in Korea is when you met grandmother. So I don't know if this was before he met grandmother. Or hell, he could have been cheating on her while he was courting her for all the hell I know. Or even after, because they were married for, I think they married after a year of dating. So, because they kind of got married midway of their living there in the 2 years they were there. So she was married. So unless this all happened in the first year before he met her, I think he was probably freaking cheating on her after they got married. So yeah, and that's actually why they divorced, is because he was cheating on her. But this was like when they were like middle age that she found out. And they got like divorced when my husband was, not husband, I mean when my dad was a teenager. Exactly, that's why I say, it's sad because he was a colonel, so people like to give him respect and stuff, and it's like, but he was not a good man. He was not. And he gave my dad so much damn grief. He was like hooked on drugs and shit. Like not like street drugs, but like prescription drugs. He literally, like, we actually got to witness one of his drug deals going down. He literally had his boys bring up his drugs hidden in meat on Thanksgiving one time, and we were like sitting there awkwardly, like this random guy just wanted to, he's like, oh yeah, Bill down the street just wanted to give me this pack of meat, and my dad like wanted to go help. He's like, no, like it was so weird. Even my dad was weirded out by how he didn't want my dad's help to put all this meat away. And it's because he was hiding his drugs in it. Yep, that too. Oh my god, there was actually a funny story someone was talking about, like they were talking about their dad. He's like, apparently he was like a businessman in the 80s, and he like cheated on his mom, and she's like, well, that's just what 80s men, that's just what businessmen in the 80s did. I think it's just what businessmen in general do. Hey Jay, how you doing? We're trying to crochet little vintage heart cakes. Probably need to even get one started. Oh, that's kind of funny. You're about to get in the backseat. I threw my backpack in the truck. That was space star. Oh, wait, so he started to drive off without you? Oh, that'd be hilarious. Like, they get to their destination, like, okay, we've arrived, and they turn back, and you're like, they just see the backpack, and they're like, what the hell? And then you're there still standing like, wait, are you gonna come back for me? Oh god, right. Honestly, I think he was trying to allude that she was like a prostitute, but yeah. Because it was kind of sad because prostitution was quite high for a lot of Korean women during that time. They would, not even just prostitution, just like women who thought they were gonna like, they would get married to these American soldiers, but then the Americans, not all of them, some of the decent ones would actually take them back to America with them, but a lot of them just left them there. They just straight up left them there. I don't even think they got divorced or anything. I think they just like, maybe they had a sham marriage, like where you're like married in front of a priest, but you don't actually turn the paperwork in. I bet that's what happened. I bet they weren't like legally married, I bet. Cause like that's, my grandma said that's happened a lot, because a lot of her kids, she taught the kids on post, so she actually was teaching American kids, but she did have a handful of kids who were like, had Korean mothers, and she said a lot of those parents, their fathers would just leave the mother and the child in Korea, wouldn't even bring them back to America with them. Oh yeah, little street shrimp eyes, yeah, a little more, how do you say it? More Pecco? Yeah, the little, I'm guessing that's a little Pokemon. Let me see. Go ahead and get it, because I haven't even stitched any stitches yet. Yeah. It's so, like, we start seeing through my grandfather's bullshit the older we got. And partially he helped. He helped us cut through the bullshit by being a little ass himself. Like, to be fair, a lot of my dad doesn't know this stuff. Like what I talked about, the him talking about his sexcapades a bit. Granted, he didn't like go into full detail. He just would kind of allude to it. But then when I think now as an adult, like, why would you even talk about that shit with your grandchildren? that's just gross, you know? Like, sure, yes, he's not giving explicit detail, but he's being very like, yeah, you know what you know, the whole like, you know what I mean, like the winking and stuff. Like, we know what he's alluding to, basically. It's just like, ooh. Oh, so it's when 2 form 1. Oh, okay, that's what more Echo is. Let me see, did I do 8 yet? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I gotta do one more. I like the dark angry form. I think that's all of us gotta like dark angry form in all of us. We all got a little more Pecco inside of us. Oh, you did what? To be fair, I don't know all of Trump's shenanigans. Like, ew. Ew, he was talking like that to a bunch of Boy Scouts? Ew, gross. That's nasty. Wait. Oh, I don't think I do. Wait, no, I don't do joined. Normally I do joined rounds, however, since this is like the front of the cake, I want to do seamless because, and I want that little seam right there. Where is, I should have a bobby pin around here somewhere. Oh, God, right? I was thinking, like, I'm gonna guess they were, like, the older Boy Scouts, but 10? Gross, man. I mean, that's Trump for you, so why I can't be surprised, honestly. I still don't know how in the hell the Christian community got... Like, how in the hell does Trump still have the Christian community in a chokehold? He's so brazen with how he is with, like, being overly sexual and shit. Like, and how do they think, like, he's ordained by God? Like, I still can't. I still cannot with the, like, evangelicals and shit. Like, it's so gross. Like, can't you see through his shit? Like, this ain't no damn ordained by God. If anything, he's ordained by fucking Satan himself. That's how I see it. Yeah, I heard a lot of, you gotta be careful because a lot of news will get drowned under a lot of shit, right? Like, some things will happen, and then they'll have something happen, and they'll basically, I know we're talking about Trump and how nasty he'd be, but like the freaking conservative Christian peeps be like, he's ordained by God and Jesus himself, praise the Lord. And it's like, the dude openly talks about like how sexual and shit he is, like the sexual deviancy and shit, like how he's talking about like women and sex to these like 10-year-old Boy Scouts. Like, gross. And that stuff he'll say out loud, it's like, how in the hell are they still disillusioned that he's ordained by God? Like, gross. I'm sorry, I thought you're supposed to be like pure and chaste and stuff and not talk about that kind of stuff. But apparently I guess it's okay when you're a dude. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Didn't he like hold the Bible up? I forgot about holding the Bible upside down thing. I do remember that. Exactly, right? Yep, apparently the purity rules only apply to women. Which, one thing that I love about The Click is that he pointed out, I don't know if any of y'all watch The Click, he's one of my favorite Swedish streamers, funny ass dude. And he would like, okay, well if this applies to everything, right? Women are supposed to be the pure ones, don't ever, you know, only supposed to save it for marriage. Then who are the men sleeping with? The math ain't mathin'. They sleeping with themselves? Cause like, who y'all be sleeping with? If all the women are supposed to be pure and chaste and saving themselves for marriage, that literally means you actually cannot have 2 women for yourself because one's supposed to be for another dude, you know? By that logic. The math, that's like man, like dude math or something. Incel math. It's Kiklu. Oh, we're just like trashing on Trump. Cause yeah, I was talking about, cause Tito came in, I was asking him how things are going in the States, and oh, it's just a whole shit show over there. And also with the plane crashes happening, it's like just awful. Right, exactly. That he's getting ordained by the false god. He's getting. I feel like he's ordained. Like, I'm not even religious, but like, I feel like he's ordained by the damn Antichrist himself. Or maybe he is. Maybe he is. Maybe Trump is the Antichrist. What if he is? Like, oh, that's creepy. Or maybe his son is. I don't know. A lot of problems. Apparently, from what I've read, it's supposed to be like everyone's supposed to love him, though. That's where it's gonna get tricky. Is everyone's supposed to love the Antichrist? He's supposed to be like a great guy, supposed to come in and save the day. I'm like, I don't know, a good population, but not everyone. Like, it's like pretty split. Like, half the world hates Trump, the other half likes him. I would really hope it's not the other half. I really hope it's more of a quarter that likes him, but after this election, it seems a lot more people liked him. They were just keeping it on the down low. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun! But make like a little video game. So I'm guessing, like, is he like the artist? Like, he's like doing all the art and you're like gonna be doing the coding? Oh yeah, right. They're all sleeping with their opponent's mom. That's another thing too. You know, like, you notice, like, sure, the classic your mom jokes are a little funny, but like, there's certain insults that always are like, I'm gonna F your mom, or kind of stuff. Like, I was even thinking about that, like, cause like, I know in Cantonese there is I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on Twitch, Doledomo. They call it DLLM, I believe, for short. Apparently a lot of people know this insult. Like, it was a joke I saw, like, someone was introducing their American husband to their mom. I think they were like, I can't remember if they were Vietnamese or something, but they were, no, China, I think they were Chinese. Like, so inviting, it was like doing a video called, like, a little skit, like, oh, gonna have my boyfriend or fiance meet my Chinese mom over the, over video call, and she's like trying to teach her, like, she was trying to teach the fiance how to say Happy New Year's in Chinese, and he was practicing it, and then she's like, okay, now, and instead of saying that, he says Doledomo. And it's like, what the hell? Apparently it does mean something bad to do with your mom, and I'm like, what's with all, like, why has society, like, trashed moms so much? Like, damn. Like, it's one thing with the funny, you know, wholesome your mom jokes, you know? But like, or yeah, like, you're like, your mama so this, your mama so that, like, that can sometimes be lighthearted if you don't go too deep with it. But like, for the more actual, like, bad insults, like, why do they gotta trash motherhood? Like, damn. What does the world have against moms? Like, they just don't like moms. Hey, leprechaun girl. Oh, that'd be so cool. So yeah, he's the artist and game designer, and I'll be the digitizer and coder. It's like, right, that's like honestly a match made in heaven. Because, right, they're like, that's why I always feel kind of bad for people who, right, on one hand, it's like, I wish we could be able to make our own things from scratch, like 100%, but it's kind of impossible with all the little things that go into stuff, right? Like, sadly, it's like, I gotta figure out how to be like a business person for myself, like how to market, how to do taxes, and be my own accountant and shit. But I just want to spend my days just crocheting. Like, I just want to spend the days making the product. I don't want to do all the other business shit, you know? It's just like crazy how so many things have like so many little steps that we need people for. Oh, that's a good one. Your mom's supposed to do. Someone said it's chilling. She went out with a bowl. I know, right? You taxes. The thing is, I have to see how much I made this year. I might have to file this year, I think, because the last 2 years I didn't make enough. Thankfully, like, I barely made anything. But this year, I think, because of the 2 subathons, I think I might have to. I'll have to see. I need to go see total I've made this year. I know, right? Some people be bringing the quality saying that tip your dad. I've actually been seeing that circulating, to be fair. I've been seeing people like, well, I was with your dad last night, kind of like jokes like that kind of thing. So I do like how we're getting some equality on this footing, because, like, man, too many times poor moms have been trashed. Like, what did moms ever freaking do? They literally, aside from if you had, of course, like a crazy over-controlling, overbearing mom, I get that. But if you have like a normal sweet mom and then you make those insulting jokes to someone, it'd be like, damn, like, your mom like literally fricked up her body just to bring you into this world, and not to mention gave you a lot of her time and attention. Because, man, kids be like, that's why I'm a little bit worried. I'm hoping, I kind of hope I have a low energy kid like me, because I don't know if I can deal with a high energy kid that wants my attention 24/7. When me and Mr. Coffee have kids, I legit hope I give birth to a lone wolf type of kid, because we'll get along so much better. Well, I mean, if they're very, like, I feel like if they're very gregarious, Jung's gonna take on that part because I can only do so much before I need my alone time. Hey, May Brown, how you doing? Oh, my art is moving so... Ooh, I'm getting back into bookkeeping. I know, I do kind of wish I had, like... Ooh, do you actually have any good free online resources of bookkeeping? Well, the only problem is my specific, though, situation is hard. I think if I was fully... That's why I was really excited about going back to America, because actually it would have made my whole... Being able to, like, do my own bookkeeping and stuff so much easier, because then I would have been in America. And I didn't have to do none of this, like, international taxes shit. Like, that's the confusing part. It's like, I don't know how it's gonna pertain to, like, you have the Korean taxes. I know we have a treaty, thankfully. I just don't know how to really do it. Like, what forms to fill out. Like, I don't think it's like America, though, where you have to, like, you know, like, we have to fill out the forms, right, and send them in. I don't think you do that in Korea. I think you just have to click some buttons online. Or, like, on hometax.com or something. Because I was asking Jung about, like, the kind of forms you have to fill out when you do your taxes. Like, what forms? There are no forms. And I'm like, what? Really? Even when you have a business? Because I have a business license here. But I haven't actually sold any stuff in Korea yet. I've been kind of terrified, too, because, you know, they have VAT tax here. That's a whole nother can of worms, VAT tax. Like, I have no idea how to do that. Like, sure, I can withhold the money, but, like, where do I send it? How many times do I need to send it? Do I need to keep... I guess I would need to keep proof of me sending it, like... And it's because of the problem is everything's like the language barrier. Because even though I'm learning Korean, financial Korean is a whole different beast. You know, like, I just know conversation Korean. I don't really know the advanced stuff. I was thinking about being a good QuickBooks thing. I think you can hook those up to... Well, I'm not going to sell on Etsy anymore, but I wonder if QuickBooks works for like things like Big Cartel. I'm going to guess it will work for Shopify, though. I do want to get a Shopify one day, but I'm going to wait till I... because you don't want to get a Shopify until you have people coming to your own shop, because that's the problem is, right, you have to like get your own traffic there, and that can be really hard. Right, I have no idea how to even work social media. Like, even in my heydays when I would post a lot, I don't know how to get growth. Like, there's some people who just seem to know all the right keywords and stuff to put in their posts to kind of finally get some traction. I just don't know what to do with that. I always hear, you gotta put all maximum hashtags, and then other people are like, no, don't put all maximum hashtags. They get punished for doing that. And it's like, which is it, you know? Is it a little mix of both? Have less cigarette till I get my money, so I have to, oh no, I have to wait like 3-4 hours. And alright, taxes raised, and then the salary too. Wait, hold on, it's Mr. Coffee. You hear that sound? That's cacao talk. We talking about getting wait, hold on. Wants me to sign in. I just want to see the dang listing. Oh, for Pete's sake. There we go. Oh my goodness. But yeah. He's like, do we need this? And I'm like, oh yes, we could use that. Because like we have some blankets that we put away. Like we put away the comforters in the summertime. And I have like nowhere to put them. I usually stuff them into the luggage. But I also have all our old coats in there, so it's like kind of a bit of a tight squeeze. Oh wait, let me check. I made this real quick. Let me pull up Discord. Let's see. Aw, I like this. Is like, is it like the hands coming down on you kind of thing, like a little emoji, like the hands coming for you? It's like feels like doom. Oh, they build a call. Oh, fearmonger. Exactly. Yeah, it's like you kind of put fear into others. It's kind of what I kind of got a sense. I got the opposite sense, like more. I was viewing us as like the little sad crying emoji face, thinking like, oh, you feel like doom or something, or like you feel like sense of dread. They do, but it's hell of expensive. Like, here's the thing, actually bookkeeping is quite affordable, what I've heard though. I'll start here in Korea, but that's like for Korean people. And if you're doing Korean only taxes, as soon as you have like you're like my position, because here's the thing, even if I found someone who does it in English, it's still the whole thing of they have to know American tax law and Korean tax law. That's why they're very expensive. They have to know 2 different tax laws. So, and the problem is it's so hard to find info that I need actually. Like I would try Googling and it's all very surface level stuff. They never get into the nitty gritty of what you need to prepare, it seems like, or how to actually get stuff going, like how to actually get these, like, all your papers together and file these taxes. Like, there's like no tutorial. And I'm like, how are these? Because there are people who are like freelancers in Korea, like Americans who, well, the problem is freelancing's different though. In America, right, freelancing would be similar to sole proprietorship, right? But in Korea, freelancing's different. So sole proprietorship is a different set of taxes than freelancing taxes. Like, they're entirely different things. So I'm trying to find people who do like me, where you sell a product and not a service. So I don't know if you have to pay VAT on. Do you have to do VAT tax on services, or is that only for products? I don't know how that works. See, I'm very out of loop. Hey, Takoyaki, how you doing? Hey, Logical Hooker! I hope I gotta give Logical Hooker a shout out real quick, because they're a new crochet streamer I found. Thanks to Hijinks. I was like lurking in Hijinks, their stream the other day. Back in, what was it, Friday, I think? And then, because usually when I see someone, raid out, I usually click them off, but sometimes once in a while somebody will catch my eye, because I saw the yarn. I was like, oh, wait, hold on, we got a crochet streamer right here. And I gave a little look-see. And also I saw their name, I was like, okay, we rating this person, I love their name. You got accepted to Uni. Oh, where'd you get accepted to? Yee! It's so exciting. I knew you would, because you're smart. Honestly, I think Takoyaki will be like a bajillion times smarter than I am. I'm good with the crafts, but I'm not so good with the academics. Oh, wait, let me pull up Instagram real quick. Hold on. Oh, wait, what? Aww. The review says a plastic bag. Oh, I thought it was like a little tote or something. That sucks. Let's see. Ooh, is this some watercolor you're working on? Also, a shawl. The little snaky boy. Oh my god, he's so cute. He kind of almost like is he like a goblin snake? That's what it kind of reminded me of. It kind of reminds me of like a goblin. But he's like a little snake. But he's so cute. I love this little dude. Oh, also I saw that mood thing. Oh my god, that is actually really cute. The only sad thing is I've tried to do those pattern test things, like, and they never pick me. I think, to be fair, I think they usually pick people who are probably close to their circle. And I'm like, these are like all new people to me, so. I think really what they use it as is more social engagement, I think is what I've heard people usually use, like the pattern testing thing, is that they'll use it to get, it out there and stuff. And then like maybe they'll pick some people who are in their page, like maybe not their close friends, but like they'll actually pick people who they see a lot, comment on their stuff a lot. I think they usually pick those people, because to kind of be fair, I don't blame them, because when it comes to like, pattern testing, you don't want to just give away your pattern to someone who's gonna like just steal it and try to publish it before you do. That's the scary part. Oh wait, did I miss something? Wait, let me see. Oh, I did! Oh, who made this? Oh, I like how they Photoshop your little guy in his hand. Oh, that is so cute. See, this is the crossover we needed. So, like, Takoyaki likes to... That's actually Takoyaki's, like, crochet picture. Oh, I got one of his little Warhammer guys. I got one right here, too. And here's, like, someone who does, like, little Warhammer art. So it's, like, a little crossover. Like, a crossover episode. I like the little smiley face. Like, it's like... He's, like, holding him in his hand, like, oh, so precious. He's like, I'm gonna put this little guy in my pocket. Oh, he's supposed to be a cobra. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought they were, I'm not gonna lie, I thought they were ears. I thought they were like little goblin ears. I'm like, that's so cute, actually, like a little goblin snake. Actually, isn't there such thing as a goblin snake? I feel like I've heard of something like that before. Let's see, but it's going pretty good. Wait, no public service to use, or is that the expensive one? I don't think there's any public services to use for, like, bookkeeping stuff. Oh, that's the one that's the one I'm thinking of. Goblin shark. Yeah, I remember there was an animal that was goblin something. Like a real animal. I'm like, thank you. Thank you, Starch. You knew what I was thinking. I remember, because, like, I know goblin sharks are kind of like... There's some uglier sharks. I only get one more sip in. That would be kind of cute though, little goblin. Oh, and you could like make him like a little coin bag. Wait, or like a little treasure chest or something, like a little treasure chest he has to guard. Oh, and then he can like wrap around the treasure chest. Oh, well, doesn't actually Club Crochet. He's got a mimic, right? He's got like a little mimic pattern. That'd be kind of cute. Like do the mimic with the where it's got like the you can see like the treasure inside, and then have like the snake like just chill on top of the treasure. Like that'd be kind of cute. Let's see. Right now today we're working on these little tiny crocheted cakes. I made this one over the weekend. Oh wait, I gotta show you the. Well, you've already technically seen the picture of the tongue hulu though. Loop. I know you've seen that, but I'll show it in real life. Wait, I gotta fix this though, because I have to do my, what do you call it, manually? My focus. I used to have autofocus, but it would pulse so much and people said they would get seasick in my channel. So now I do it manually whenever I want to show something. Here's like a little vintage cake though. I realized I should have just actually left that plain pink and then do a loop. I think because I'm thinking of like a cake slice where you do like the color in the middle. For the icing, but for the next one I'm going to leave it all the same color, and then we're going to try to drape some chains for that one. But here's like what I made over the weekend. It's very tiny. And where did I put the tongue hulu? Where'd that go? I just had them here, so we were just showing them to Tito earlier. And I have some blueberries I haven't made into tongue hulu yet. I'm gonna make some more. I need to put these get them all set together and start taking some pictures. Here's like some tiny blueberries we made for also another set of tongue hulu. But I'm not sure what fruits I'm gonna pair it with. Maybe a banana. Oh, like a strawberry, banana, and blueberry would be kind of a cute one. Here is. So here's these right here. I think this is one of my earlier ones. This one's my favorite one because it's so round. But you can see like up close. That one's a banana slice, and that's a cherry. The kiwi slice is my favorite. That like always looks so good when I make it. But I also love the little orange slice as well, and that's a pineapple slice. Where is this one's I forget how heavy the lanyard is. But there's like these are grapes, green grapes and purple grapes. And where did the watermelon go? I knew I had a watermelon one. Oh, right here. Which actually this can like double as like a popsicle, I think. Because they do have watermelon tongue hulu, but they usually keep it either cubed or triangular shaped. And I'm like, well, if it's cubed, it's going to be kind of hard to tell for people to tell what it is, you know? So I feel like the triangular shape was more distinctive. I think there's like, it's literally just like literally a dash and a French knot. The French knot helps get that little dot in there. I do the French knot first, actually, because like to get that rounded French knot, you got to pull a beginning string, like how I do my my amigurumi eyes, because I like to use I like to use French knots for eyes for my amigurumi, because like I cannot find any, like I don't like the look of seed beads. Like my mom has a bunch of those, but I never really liked how they looked for my stuff. It like never looked quite right. So I use French knots, but usually French knots are a little bit more not this round looking, right, when you do them like regular. But I found if you do them separately, and that first strand that you go up with and you pull that one just ever so slightly, it'll actually round it out a little bit. You can't do it too hard, it'll mess it up. But yeah, you have to do them separately though. So if you want a round French knot, you gotta do each and every one individually, so it's very time consuming. So I only save it for things like eyeballs. Like I ain't no way doing no Christmas lights with an individual French knot. No way, no how. It would take too much time. So I'll usually just do a classic French knots for things like that. Those were our little tongues loose right there. Let me put those back. Put this back down. Oh, things got kind of scooted out of position. That's what I used to do, actually. I would make them out of polymer clay, just I don't have polymer clay here. And I don't have a proper oven to bake them with. That's actually when I discovered the French knot technique, was when I was playing around with doing little dots from mushrooms for Timo. Where's he at? Where's my little Timo at? Not Timo, Timo. Oh my god, I keep getting like the freaking shopping place and Timo from League of Legends mixed up. Is when I was making his little, because he has like little spots, right? But crocheting the spots was gonna be like too big. So I was gonna do, I had to do 3 French knots, right? And I wondered why the first one, well now it's kind of, I think because it's old, but one of these was perfect and the other one looked like classic French. I think this is this one. This one's like perfectly round. I'm like, why does that one look so good? But the other ones look like a classic French knot. And I found it's because when I would tighten stuff up, like when I would tie the string together, I was pulling that beginning string. And it would tighten them up a little bit, but only the first one. And I realized it only works for every single knot, so you have to like make them separately. It won't work for the second ones, unfortunately. I know the Timo version of it sucks. Oh my god, they're like a Timo version of Timo. I think I have a funny meme, I think, actually. Let's see, I'm about to need to get some lunch. Wait, I suck at French knot. My ones will never be circle. Well, to be fair, French knots are not supposed to be circle. They're actually supposed to look like a little knot. So actually, you're just doing like a regular French knot. There's a way to do it. You gotta be careful because you can't go, because I've messed up some French knots because I'll accidentally like if you accidentally go through the string that you gotta pull, that will mess it up. Like you gotta make sure you're doing it a clean way. And usually it probably would be easier to do with thicker yarn because it's kind of like, since I use such a pointier needle, it is too easy to sometimes accidentally go right through the string and then it's not going to pull properly. And I'd be like, right, French knot. Oh god. I will say though, the classic French knot, like you just do it as is, not rounded, are perfect for making like little cherry blossoms. I saw like a beautiful cross stitch piece or embroidery piece where they did a bunch of like pink cherry blossoms. I mean, they had a bunch of pink, you know, French knots to be cherry blossoms on the branches, and it was like, oh my god, it was hella gorgeous. I mean, see if I can find that actually. It was so pretty. Yeah, it was like stuff like this. Like, how cute is it? This one looks like, right, you would do like normal stitches for the branches, and then you would do just a bunch of French knots. It's like so pretty. This one too. Where's another one I saw? I think this one as well. Like, it's just so pretty. Looks like they did little loops for the leaves, but looks like it'll take a lot of yarn, or not yarn, but looks like it'll take a lot of thread. Oh, this one's cross stitch. So this is not using French knots, but that is hella pretty though. I'm gonna probably have to get into embroider, I think, when I get back to the States. I got tons of embroidery floss, but the problem is it's so hard because I'm trying to save that to crochet with, because I only have one of each color. But I would love to do some more embroidery or something. Especially cross-stitching. Because it's basically just like analog pixel art, honestly, and I love that. I need to get the stuff you cross-stitch on, like the fabric. Daiso sells a little bit, but they're not very big. And it's kind of a little pricey. Like, sure, because you're paying, like, sure, you're not really paying very much, but you get also very, very little. Okay, there we go. We finished the square, I believe. Yeah. And so what I do is I finish it off here. Because I have to do the invisible finish. And then I rejoin at the very corner. Hey, Star, how you doing? Oh my god, you've been up since 6. Dang. So you've been up for like over 12 hours. Wait, that means you're up for 18 hours, doesn't it? Damn. But today we're just working on, we're gonna try to make these like, I'm trying to recreate this little vintage cake. Though it's gonna be a bit bigger, I'm doing the slightly bigger heart, which is the same heart that we did for this one right here, the little conversation hearts, which I need to make some of those actually. Because those are a lot of fun to make. Let me make some different colored ones. Because I already got plenty of pink ones. I got like 2 pink ones. I need to make a purple one and maybe an orange or a yellow one. I think those are the other missing colors I have. And they're actually almost as, I think these are actually the accurate size too. Maybe a little bit bigger. I need to see. I don't know. Well, I don't know if they have them here in Korea. I have to see during Valentine's Day if like Daiso has any like Valentine's Day candy. But I want to see if that's like how close that is to the accurate size of those. No worries, go to sleep. Because yeah, I've honestly been up for that long. Yeah, that's when you start to kind of hallucinate a little bit and I feel a little disillusioned. Like I'd get some sleep. But like, thanks for coming and saying hi. And I'm glad I got to show you. You got to see like the cute little Valentine's Day. I love the little street I did. I did that in Canva today. That's why that's why I started stream so late today. Because I could not find anything of what I was looking for a scenery. So I was like, you know what? I still got a few days left in my Canva, what do you call it? Prime, not Pro, whatever. Yeah, the premium or whatever membership expires this week or next week. Not like I need to use it as fast as possible. Use it up as much as I can. This was by accident, like I had a free trial and I forgot to cancel it, so I actually paid for this. For this month's one, so I'm needing it all I can get out of it. I was like, you know, we're gonna put to good use, because that's one thing I love about Canva when you do have the premium membership is that you can export transparent background. You can't do that with the free one, unfortunately. So the free one's great for like, you know, a thumbnail for your YouTube or something, or a social media post, but yeah, as far as like being able to do cool stuff with a transparent background, it's not gonna work. Oh, you know what I just realized though? I could maybe now do the same thing, but leave the back, because I did find that nice background remover, and with Canva clip art, it's like really clean. So actually, oh my god, I think I found myself a loophole, y'all. It's not gonna work with everything, but it might work for like simple boxy things like this if I want to make another scenery. But I still won't be able to use this because a lot of these were actually premium clip art though, so they'll only work using the free clip art. Because if you don't have the Prime membership one, you had like the stupid well, it's not stupid, I get why they put it, but you know, you get the watermark over it. So yeah, that wouldn't work. Oh yeah, and I should be on tomorrow at my normal time now that I got everything all set up. Okay. Okay, there we go. We got this one sewn up now. Cut those short. Let me rejoin. Where's my little instructions? So I got like a little. I was working on like different like little symbols and symbol graphs for how to do the heart. And this one was the winner. Hey, yo, Panda Slap, how you doing? We're trying to make, well, this will be slightly bigger because I'm doing a slightly bigger heart. We're doing this heart shape. I need to figure out how to do this one again. I freehanded this one, and I'm like, dang, I want to know how I got the heart that small. I want to make it this small again, but we're gonna do one this size. We're trying to make like little vintage cakes. And because me and Mr. Coffee are doing a little bit of a diet this month mostly, because we gotta see my mother-in-law again in March, and this time we're doing like it's called like the start again, or I forgot what it's called. Reset diet? I'm not sure. It's supposed to like help with your gut, so we're trying to do something that's supposed to be good for your gut. And the first week you can't do any coffee, unfortunately, so I've been a sad little coffee. The good thing is Mr. Coffee found so he's supposed to drink a lot of protein shakes in the first like week or two. But we found a caramel macchiato flavored coffee protein powder that's actually pretty good. Especially if you make it really cold. I stuck this in the freezer. It tastes way better when it's like really, really cold.
Hot drinks really get you going. Warms you up.
Hey, Miramas! Oh yeah, I did that just today, so we started streaming a little bit late. Was setting up the Valentine's Day graphics. Let me see. Let me give you a shout out real quick. But how'd your stream go, Mirror? Also, let me see what you guys are doing. Oh, it's Zero Makers and Crafting. What are you guys making today? Oh yeah, I did the little street. I did that in Canva because thankfully I still have a few days left of my premium membership, so you can export stuff with a transparent background. So I was like, I could not find anywhere a kawaii street background and that I wanted. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna make it ourselves, and that's why it took me so long. That's why I started like my old stream time today at like 2 o'clock. I normally have been starting at 10 a.m. But we went back to 2 p.m. today because it took me so long to set everything up. But I just wasn't happy with last year's background as much. It just didn't look as good. Let's see. It really is. And the funny thing is, actually, I had a free trial for around December and I forgot to cancel it. So I actually paid the 15 bucks for January. So I'm trying to get my money's worth. I need to use it as much as I can this upcoming week. I think it expires on the 8th. So we're going to try our best. Hey, Krug, and also, hey there, Dr. Dan. I don't know what thing of, whenever I hear the name Dan, I think of like Lieutenant Dan from, what do you call it? Forrest Gump. Hey, Ursa, how you doing? Let me see, make sure I welcome everyone in. Oh, let me get a crochet tank top and half a handful of rows into a new shawl. Oh, that'd be cute. You got any like whatchamacallit? You got like any progress pics? Right, also let me not forget. Because we have links open in the chat, by the way, Mary. If you want to like share any of your links or anything, feel free to drop those because we are a link friendly site. Because thankfully I finally got Siri bot, so we have not had any of those nasty bots try to come in, you know, like those like tiny viewers or best viewers, like those bots that come in like dropping in a link. We haven't had trouble with those at all. It's kind of funny because you'll see like randomly, you'll see like Siri bot, or like, I don't know if anyone can see it, maybe only I can see it, and mods can see it, but I'd be like, so-and-so was banned. It'd be like someone who has not even spoken once in chat. I'm like, wait, who's this random person that just got banned? I'm like, oh, this must be a bot. So she bans them right off the bat. It's true. You have to keep me updated on those. I would like to see, especially the crochet tank top. I've been seeing so many cute crocheted like crop tops, tank tops, like short sleeve tops. Like, they're just so like I feel like crochet wearables have like really elevated in like quality the past like 10 years, I think. Before it was like all sweaters and shawls and stuff, but now it's like we're seeing some hella cute stuff. I think I have something I saved on Pinterest. I really want to make one day whenever I get back in the States and I can buy more yarn. My yarn is limited here, that's why I stick with the tiny stuff. So my yarn can last. And even then all my yarn's all different colors and all chopped up. But let me see if I can find what I mean. I saved and it's so cute. Where is it? And I also want to make this for my sister. I want to make this so bad for my sister because she loves like mermaid stuff. Like, look at this. You would not have seen this like in the early 2000s, I think, with crochet. Like, it's just so cute. But where's the thing I saved for myself? This is so cute and cottagecore-y. Oh, wrong thing. This little top right here is so cute. It's like a granny square. It's like a I think it's like a cherry blossom granny square top. I want to show it, but it's like stinky. There we go. That's better. You can see it a bit better. But how cute is that? It's got like puffy sleeves, and I usually don't like puffy sleeves, but these are the kind that are not as puffy, and I'm like, that's actually pretty cute. I like semi-puffy sleeves. I just don't like super puffball sleeves, like super princessy. I don't really like that, but those are like more like a more drapey puffy sleeve. I do like though. I know, right? I love cottagecore. Like, oh my god, as soon as I get back to the States, the only problem is I don't know if I want to go back. If you guys have been seeing the news. Hell, I don't even want to get on a plane now. I'm too scared too. And I gotta go. We gotta go to my sister's wedding later this year. Let's hope we actually make it to the wedding and not become human barbecue up in the sky. With the way this administration's been treating the aviation department and all that crap. But, oh yeah, you can drop the link. Let me, so that way I'll get an idea of what you're making. Let's see. Oh, I have 4 finished ones that I haven't taken pictures of because I always look like a zombie this year. Honestly, same. 2024 was the years of like not giving a crap about our appearances at all. Like, even I think I hardly wore any makeup this year, or technically last year. I think on the counts of like 5 times I think I've gotten done up. And even then they were like very minimal. Like, I don't think I got like super done up except for maybe one day, and we ended up not even going out that day because of the stinking weather. Exactly right. And also the summer was just like, I wasn't gonna even bother trying to be cute. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. That's gonna be so pretty. Oh my god, look at that. That is adorable. Like, look how cute that is. Oh, you know, be cute. Because it kind of reminds me of like an upside down flower.
You guys want to get some coffee?
It'd be kind of cute if you could like, you just do it in the petal colors, right? And then like you maybe somehow like crochet some leaves and sew that on top. Like, that would be so cute. Be like a little fairy flower top. Oh my god, that's giving me ideas. I'm gonna have to save that. Hold on, like, copy that. That is cute. And it doesn't look like it takes too much air. Also, who was that? Hey, Steinman! Thank you for the freaking resub. But like, look how cute that top was though. I want to save that. Let me open up the other one. I want to see the shawl now. I think if I do get into crochet wearables, I think I'm gonna stick with the small tops, because that way, because I can't crochet very much, right? Because of the, I'm scared the carpal tunnel will come back. Because anytime I try doing, okay, I accept cookies. I just want to see the picture. Ooh, this is really pretty. I wonder how long that's gonna take. But I do love me some intricate lacy shawls though. They're so pretty. And things like shawls, scarves, and hats I can probably do. I just probably won't be doing no blankets, no big, maybe a granny square cardigan, because you know those are just like you can slowly work on, you know, things, but like no big oversized cardigan or nothing like that, unless it's like a granny square one that I can like work on slowly. Yeah, right, I had to have a good conversation with my PT about my crochet obsession. I have regular exercise to do now. Oh, that's true, right? I always neglect my actual exercise for the exercise in my wrist. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty. Deep forest green and orange to burgundy. Oh, that's gonna be perfect for fall when that comes up. Honestly, I kind of wish it could be just fall 24/7. I love fall. Oh, Brent, thank you so much, Diamond. We're gonna make little vintage cakes today. Here's like a small one. This one we're working on is gonna be a little bit bigger because we're going off this heart shape. So it's just a smidge bigger. If anything, this will probably give us a little bit more creativity room to work around. Like here, you can see like the icing was a little bit smushed. Like it's kind of hard. It was hard to really get it on there. I kind of, oh, I have found a lot of my old work. Where'd that go? And it's like crazy seeing my progress actually. It's like, obviously I used to crochet a teensy bit bigger even when I did the bigger stuff, but it's like this past 2 years, it seems like I've gotten like smaller and smaller. Like, oh my god, look at all my old... I got like 3 Pikachus in here, what the hell? I got like three Pikachus, but they're all got like lots of mistakes though. Like I was doing more like this kind of size for like a whole year, like 2015. I was doing bigger ones. Oh, I found my old lantern I was telling you about, guys. Remember like I tried designing my own lantern, but I was making it with a cute face, but then I discovered Ollie and Holly's pattern. It's a free pattern, by the way. If you Google crochet vintage lantern, that should pop up. And their thing is just too perfect. I love their pattern, so I'm not gonna even bother trying to design. This one's my one I was trying to make myself like years ago. It was like 2016 when I made this one. I gave him a little cute face. I got to make like pom-pom purin. Like, you can see how much bigger my stuff was. It was much more keychain size. To be fair, this was like made with acrylic yarn, so the acrylic yarn is a little bit thicker. The milk cotton has really helped me shrink down my work because it's a little bit thinner. But yeah, all my stuff was kind of scuffed back then. Like, look at my wonky melon uyu. It's too long. It's cute, but it's like so... Oh my god, look how ugly my finish was. Like, I'm like looking through. It's like, this is like a time capsule though. I should for have very long arms and just hold the items very far so it looks small. Oh, I would say this cake was a pretty decent. I forgot about this little cake slice charm I made. It's not perfect because I glued it on, so you can see like the glue seeping through. And the stitch, you can see this was before I did the X stitch. This is when I did regular classic, you know, yarn over kind of thing. But like, yeah, like these were still pretty cute back then, but they do have lots of mistakes. Oh, except this way, hold on. I think this might be one of my, is this one of my modern works? Because that doesn't look like, but yeah, I think this got mixed in. This is like recent. Yeah, this is recent, because I was like, this is a milk cotton. I'm like, this is not old. I was gonna say, oh, that one's good. Here's an old one. So here's like here's a side by side. Ah, shoot. Wait, hold on. I keep dropping stuff. So here's like an old, you know, minty ice cream I made years ago, like 2015, 2016. And then here's like how it would look when I make it nowadays. Can I stop dropping stuff? Fingers, hold on to it, please. So I think it's because crochet is so lightweight. It's so easy to accidentally drop. But see, this is made with the milk cotton, so they're able to get a lot smaller. Granted, they're not the same pattern, obviously. This one's got a higher stitch count, I think. But, and oh my god, I glued this too. Oh, this is coming off. What the heck? Uh-oh. See. Yeah, I would glue shit on back then. I didn't even bother sewing it. Actually, we'll keep the little minty ice cream here. I feel like that kind of works. All the little desserts and everything. A little pop of color. Right, yeah, yarn over yarn has changed my life with AM. Exactly, like the X stitch. It's just like, it's really made things look so much better. And like, cause I used to have, you could like really see through my amigurumi back then. You know, like you see the holes are so big on like limbs and stuff. Though this one's not so bad. I made like Scrump a long time ago. I actually just fixed her up last night because I realized anything made with acrylic was so fuzzy. Like she was super duper fuzzy yesterday, and I realized like, oh, I can fix her up now with if you add like a lighter or a candle, you can melt away the fuzziness of the acrylic, and it's like really helped like clean up some of my old work a little bit. She feels gross though. She feels so grimy. It doesn't make it feel as soft, unfortunately. When you do it with acrylic, it'll feel kind of crunchy, so she feels hella very crunchy. It'd be kind of funny, like, be like, Scrump became a crunchy mom. Put those back. But yeah, because I realized, actually, this October will mark 10 years of me doing tiny crochet, actually. It just kind of hit me today. I'm like, or not today, last week. It hit me like, wow, it's gonna really have been 10 years coming up soon. Oh goodness, tofu crochet. Oh my god, is that even possible? I mean, maybe the tofu noodles. I've seen people, we've had tofu noodles that are like, not that great. But I've seen people crochet with spaghetti. I mean, hell, I saw someone crocheting around a saltine cracker in, I'm not sure if it was r/crochet. It was in some subreddit. Might have been Brochet though, I think. I've actually seen crochet glass. How do they do that? Do they gotta like have, well, I guess while the glass is like malleable while it's still warm, but I would imagine it to have like a lot of protective gear on. Not to mention quite the industrious crochet hook that's not gonna melt. Oh, that, yeah! Oh, yeah, now I see what you mean. Yeah, tofu construction, I think is what they called it. Or what was like, or tofu buildings. Yeah, it's like buildings are gonna like just crumble down. The question is, were they actually mixing tofu in with the concrete? Or was that just like a myth and they're just calling it tofu because like it kind of, the concrete would crumple like how tofu crumples, you know? I don't know which one it was, maybe it's both, I don't know. But if they were actually legit mixing tofu with the concrete, that's actually crazy. Let me see, what do they call it? I want to see if they were, or if that's just like part of the meme. That the construction is so crap, it's like they mixed tofu in it, but like they didn't actually. Let me see. Oh, tofu drag, yeah, tofu drag they call it. It says it's just a metaphor for shoddy work. I don't think they're actually putting tofu in it. But it will make sense because usually it's the concrete, right? Would like start crumbling, kind of like how you would crumble a piece of tofu, though. And I think that's where the metaphor came from. Wait, oh! Also, thank you for the hydrate in this, what do you call it? Posture check. Stamina, keeping my kidneys in check. Also, you're the first hydrate in a while. I think we had like no hydrates on Friday. Let me see. Wait, Passion! Hey, oh, I see you're doing some making of crafting. What are you guys working on today? Were you doing some cross stitching, or are you doing some silk making? There's a little bit of both. Oh, doing some dime painting tonight. Well, then it probably was a super nice, comfy, relaxing stream. I've been seeing some really pretty dime paintings. We got Maverick in the Discord will show what they've been working on. I got some really pretty, like there was like, my favorite one was this rainbow tornado, and I was like, it's the Ganado! It's so cute. Let's see, let me got everything together. I was trying to find, we were trying to find why they call shoddy construction in China tofu drag. I'm like, are they actually putting tofu in there, or is it more just like a metaphor? But here we go. Okay, wait. It says Chinese slang. Where'd it go? Yeah. Okay. So it's like it's basically comparing to the fragility of tofu. Okay, because like tofu, right? It looks like a nice little square. But the problem is, as soon as you like kind of, you know, touch it and break, you know, try to put your hands on it, it's gonna start, you know, crumbling. That's what I thought it was. I don't think they were actually putting tofu in there. So it's made of low grade construction, and it's still made of inappropriate materials, is what it said though. So it's still stuff that shouldn't be mixed in there. It's getting mixed in there. So maybe it's not typically tofu. But yeah, it's really sad too, especially when you see like brand new apartments they're working on, and then they like just crumble. It's like crazy. It's like, aren't they supposed to be new? Let's see. Oh, got a big day tomorrow, so I need a relaxing stream. Oh no worries, so Passion. So I know it's kind of late your time. It's like, and also we started stream kind of late today because I was setting up the Valentine's Day graphics. Hey, Pishy! I'm on that piece of wood. No way. All right. Oh yeah, where are you at? You're on here somewhere. Oh, you're right here. I don't know if you can see it. I carefully pick this up and try not to knock anything over. There you are, right there. I do need to probably freshen up everyone's name because, oh my goodness, the names are starting to fade a little bit. I think 'cause I made the mistake of trying to wipe it down with a baby wipe, and some of the color was coming off because that baby wipe became back rainbow. I'm like, uh-oh. So I just stick with just a dry, because dust will collect on this, so now I just stick with a dry paper towel now. I learned my lesson. I know, rainbow wipe. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. And actually, the thing is, something similar happened to in Korea, like not too long ago. It was, I don't know if you guys heard about the incident where like these apartments that were not finished, but they were like almost done. There's these brand spanking new apartments, and in the wintertime, one of them collapsed and it fell into the road and actually ended up hitting a bus, and it killed, I don't know if it killed everybody, but it killed most of the people on there, I believe. And sadly, it was a bus carrying, international, immigrant workers. So it was, of course, the lowest people of society compared to like what Korean people would call them, because like Korean people can be quite xenophobic. It was just so sad. So you definitely know a lot of people probably were not going to give a rat's ass about those poor people. And I'm just like, of all the people for that to freaking happen to, it's like they already lived such a damn hard life, and to have that stupid incident because of freaking corporate greed, it's just too much for me, honestly. That incident pissed me the frick off. Because like, I bet if one of their poor precious baby Chobo or Chebo sons or something got hurt, then they'd be up in arms. But it kind of like, that story got kind of swiped away quite quickly when I think about it. Not many people talked about it very much, I think. Oh, it was like, I think 2 years ago. It was when we just moved here, I think. Or a year after moving here. It was either 2022 or 2023, I think, when it happened. And what happened was the stupid idiots. So, okay, you gotta be very careful when it comes to construction, like even in Korea, because there's a lot of corporation. So what happens was, this construction company that got hired was like one of the top tier ones, right? Supposed to be top tier, so it's supposed to be good in construction. Now what happens, they have this little scheme where they do this in China too, I believe, where the construction company will then hire a lower construction company and then take off, like skim off the top, right? They'll use the money that they got paid for the job and pay a lower bit of that to the lower constructions company and skim off the top, right? Get some free money that way. And the problem is, then that construction company will do the same thing to an even lower construction company, and so on and so on, until you're at the bottom rung of the crappiest construction company making these buildings. And they pour the concrete in winter, which you're not supposed to do unless you use like some kind of special heating machine, and they didn't do that. So what happens is the concrete will have lots of air bubbles in it, and then it like will crumble. So it's like, yeah, all they motherfucking had to do was just pour the damn concrete in summer. That's all they had to do, and they didn't want to do it. Like, nasty. And now a bunch of people are dead, Makes me so mad. And it's gonna be people they're not gonna even care about too. It's even worse. Like, maybe like a regular Korean person might care, be like, oh, that's so unfortunate. But even the higher ups don't care about their own damn country's people, so they're definitely not gonna care anything about immigrant workers. Like, probably those people's families probably got no compensation or anything, They have family waiting back home for them, And they're probably thinking, oh, they're in Korea, this should be safe, it's a safe country. And it's like, well, not all the time. Exactly right. It was like, I think they went through like 6 different companies when it found out, like, because I think it's supposed to be, I forgot who was supposed to be the main. I need to like look up the story or ask Mr. Coffee about it, but that was like such a sad story. It's so shocking too. Like right now I'm like kind of weary of like newer apartments, because like when you saw the footage of the apartments, like they look so nice and brand new, so you're gonna think they're gonna be sturdy. And sure, maybe up top they were, but the concrete was the faulty part. You always gotta make sure like good foundation. Exactly, outsourcing. And the problem is like, it's probably because all the companies are doing it, and I think if they just did it like once or twice, it wouldn't be so bad. It's still bad to do that, but like, it's like, it wouldn't be as detrimental. But the fact that all these companies are doing, even the lower ones are still doing this shit, it's like a weird ladder of it, like each company like taking off a scoop and then paying less to the next company below to do the job. It's like, damn, the freaking company or the freaking person who hired you to do the job paid the original people, like, because they wanted you to do the job because you're reputable. Like, I hate that they do that. I wonder if it's from taking on too many jobs, maybe, that they do it. Like, they'll save their time and their resources and their workers for certain jobs, or they maybe overbook themselves. And that's when they outsource the other lower quality companies to do the other shit for them, maybe. Yeah, so we sold the job for, it's their job to do it right, and then we're just doing what we were supposed to do. It's like, no, it was supervising, right? They'd be like, no, there's no one to blame. It's like, honestly, I will say it's like the top companies, the ultimate one to blame, because you were paid to do a job, and you're like, nah, we're gonna outsource it. That too, right? It probably saves from hiring people. And the worst part is they take a cut of that too. Like they're getting free money from that shit. They're literally getting this big payout to do this job. And they're like, you know what? We're gonna outsource it and save off, like sliver off this good chunk of free money that we didn't even do nothing to do. You know, we didn't do nothing to earn this money. They're just getting free. It's like a free money hack almost. Like I wonder if there's some construction companies that just run on this. Like they actually don't do any actual construction. Maybe a little bit just for this just for the visuals. Like, see, we do construction, but they actually almost never really actually do it. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if there's any companies that do that shit. This is like construction scamminess, like free money glitch. Honestly, I know it's like, right, but what if we didn't do it, right? I wonder if they tried doing that so they could absolve themselves of blame. But honestly, in my opinion, they're the most to blame because like they started this shit show. It's like, you was paid to do a job, you better damn well do that job, and you better do it well. I feel like that shit should be, I don't know if it is illegal, hopefully it is. Because that would be crazy if it's technically not illegal. I feel like that should definitely be illegal. And also as the client, like, I'd be hella pissed to think I'm paying all the, like, right, it's actually doing the client dirty. Like, I'm here paying you all this money to get a job done, and you're gonna, like, get the crap, you're gonna like outsource it for the crappiest company to do it. No, I came to you because I wanted your quality service. Like I, as a client, would hella sue the people who are the apartment owners. Like they should have, I hope they sued them because like I would be pissed too. Wait, really? It's actually technically not illegal? I mean, I guess I can get it for certain things you have to do, because yes, sometimes you do have to outsource work to get things done. Kind of like Catnip, right? Because Catnip, she's an illustrator, right? But she can't make her own analysis. She doesn't exactly have a factory to do that, right? So she has to like find a manufacturer to outsource it to. But the designs are still hers though. Like she still makes the art design and she picks the colors and then she just sends it off and they just physically make it for her. So I do understand when it comes to like that kind of thing, but this is like feels so shitty though. Like you're paying, because like I feel like you're getting robbed as the client too, actually, because like you're getting robbed blind. Granted, they're also like another extremely rich company, so I don't feel that bad for them. But still, like, wouldn't they be miffed about that? Yeah, I think so. We need to start having more, like, probably more legal jargon in these contracts. Like, no outsourcing. Like, make it, like, legally binding that you cannot do that. And if you do, you'll be liable to be sued or something. Oh, yeah, exactly. Right, can't build a house and do the electric, right? When it comes to building homes. So I do get it. You do got to outsource certain things. Like, yeah, right. People do the plumbing. They'll do the electric. And stuff like that. I think it should be more, you shouldn't be able to outsource what you as a company are supposed to do. If that makes any sense, right? Like people who are supposed to like do the construction part of the building, you can't be outsourcing to the pouring the concrete stuff. It's like, what? That's the same stuff your company does. Like, nah, they can't be outsourcing that. Maybe you have to hire on more help if you need. That would make sense, but like outsourcing it, is this all what they're doing? Is just taking money. They're just taking free money and not doing any. They're basically just getting money off their reputation. That's the crazy part. That's why they're getting that deal, is because they have a reputation for being high quality. So the client comes to them, is like, hey, I would like you to construct my apartment buildings for me. And they're like, sure. But then they do all this crap. It's like, well, then you're not getting what you paid for, you know? It's hella illegal. Oh, that's right. I forgot I'm supposed to skip the spot. There we go. But yeah, gotta be careful. I remember never knowing that, like, I'm pretty sure America's got its own problems with like construction schemes and like scams and all that, or scandals. But I remember when I would watch like a lot of K-dramas, I remember a big theme was always construction scandals, a lot. And I was like, why is that a thing? I've never really heard of, like, in American dramas, right? There'll be like scandals of all kinds. Usually some kind of financial scandal, but I've never really heard of a construction scandal. And those were such a common theme and trope in Korean dramas and movies. And now I see why, because it's actually a legit thing. It's based off real life. Like, well, especially when that incident happened, I asked Mr. Crowley, like, is that why they always have them in the dramas? Like that kind of stuff? He's like, yep. apparently like construction of the 80s was really shoddy too in Korea, like especially when Korea expanded very quickly, like after the war. That's why there's a lot of poorly built buildings that like get old, nasty, moldy very quickly. Like these buildings look crappier than some of the older buildings that are 100 years old in America. But those buildings were built much better with much higher quality, so that's why they've lasted. Like, sure, they look crappy now, because they're 100 years old, but like they lasted for so long. But these buildings are like what, 40 years old? They shouldn't look this bad. And it's just, yeah, it's just the quality was just really crappy. Ooh, I used to work in tech and design company, and the titles are extremely vague, especially because they outsource everything. I left soon after of joining, of course. It felt awful inside out of the company. Oh, right, probably good. You don't want to get caught up in that kind of shit. Because they'll always take someone lower, like people the lower rung in the company, to like take the fall for them. The higher ups are always gonna run off with their bags of money and leave the subordinates with the shit show. Let's see. Let's see, let me text Mr. Coffee real quick. It said the thing you showed me earlier what we were gonna get, apparently they had bad reviews and they actually said it's plastic. It's like a plastic bag, it's not an actual square tote box or anything like that. I'm like, what? So, yeah. So that's a fake product. And then he read the reviews. Oh shit, really? Yeah, see, I'm glad you got out of there, NPC, because yeah. They'll always like take someone at the lower rung to make an example out of, and it's just so icky. I can't stand it. Oh god, right? Bosses who do that shit, right? Who used to blame stuff for me in front of the client too. So nasty, such nasty behavior. And it's like, here you are, the actual hardworking, good worker, and they like, some mistake that even if you didn't do is like maybe the boss's mistake, but they'll use you to fall on, just to make themselves look good in front of the client. So nasty, such nasty behavior. Those companies, those bosses, they can be by themselves. They don't need no damn workers, like, right? I feel like everyone should just quit for those kind of bosses and just like, leave those companies alone. Like, you want to act like that? Fine, ain't none of it's gonna work for you, you know? I like that kind of more, that attitude of like, just leaving them alone. Okay, I was gonna say, why would it be funny in the first place? I know, but I hate that they still do it though, even they try to do it as a joke. I mean, actually, there was actually a correlation between a certain type of narcissist and the prank, you know those prank bros, right? Or like, it's just a joke. There was actually a certain type of correlation between those prank bro dudes and like a level of narcissism with them. Like they're actually like a type of narcissist. And they're usually abusive. It happens a lot with some, like the boyfriends who are like, always putting these, like doing these like kind of almost mean-spirited pranks on their girlfriends. A lot of those times it was like a roundabout way for the boyfriend to kind of abuse their girlfriend without like being physically abusive. It was like their way to emotionally regulate their little narc. And you know, like how narcs have to get they just gotta go be mean to people to get their energy in life or whatever. It's like some kind of weird thing narcs have to do. They just gotta be really shit to people, right? Like they need their scapegoat. So apparently some types of dudes found that if they just did really mean, hurtful pranks on their girlfriends, it was like a roundabout way of getting that, like, regulating their emotions or something. I don't know what to call it for them, but yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like, I wonder how many people do that too, like, not just to their partners, but to anybody, right? Like, to your boss doing that to you. Like, oh, I'm just joking, you know? And so you can't really calm out on it, you know? It's like, it's just, ugh. That too, oh my god, the ones who do it for content were like a next level. Oh god. I know, right? Yes, unfortunately the job market said us we got no choice. Exactly. That's the hard part, right? It's like there's just not enough jobs for everyone. That's why I'm like, stand on business when it comes to this birth rate crap. I'm like, we need that birth rate to tumble because there ain't no enough jobs for everybody. Like, right, like, if you think about it, like, literally, people have to have, like, 2 jobs just to survive now. There's just not enough for anyone. And I think what's hopefully that birth rate tumbles more, there'll be a little bit of, like, a release of pressure off the competition, so these companies will have no choice that to start hiring just regular people. You know, it's like they can't be all super choosy anymore. Yeah, there's like a study on the definitely thing. Yeah, it was like, yeah, exactly right. The being like abusive in a really weird roundabout way with the whole, right, being like, oh, it's being a prankster or being like doing really mean jokes and stuff. And yeah, that's why, because it made sense because I found like that story of like the one, you know, like how internet trolls, right? You always wonder why. You'll sometimes always find an internet troll, like even on a topic that's not even a topic. Like, it's just, like, wholesome content, right? And you'll see some people be really mean in the chat. Like, not a lot. Usually most wholesome videos I see, thankfully, the chat will be, like, the comments on the YouTube video will be mostly good. But you always, like, see 1 or 2 of those, like, really hateful comments. They'll either attack the person who made the video, or they'll attack somebody else's comment for no reason at all. And it's, like, the most weird thing is, like, very random. Like, just finding the most minute thing to call them out on. It's like, but there's nothing to really actually call this person out. They just left, like, a very normal comment, like just like, oh, that was such a cute puppy, or like this was blah blah cute, and they'll be like, oh, then you're into like animal abuse, aren't you, blah blah blah. It's like, you know, like a really like weird escalation. And I found out because with this dude who found out his girlfriend was an internet troll, like this dude had a loving girlfriend, thought she was the best girlfriend ever, and he found her Reddit account and how awful and mean she was to people. It was like being an internet troll was her thing. She would like comment, oh, wait, who's it? Hey, Konami, how you doing? Oh, I said your name, but welcome on in. We were just talking about internet trolls and how we crack the code on them. Apparently, is to regulate their emotions. That's all it is that they want some attention, they want some steam to get off. So they gotta be absolutely vile to somebody. You know, regular people, when we want to emotionally regulate, right? We want to like de-stress. We take a nice hot bath. We drink some tea. We watch some TV. We do normal people crap. But these people, they can't regulate like a normal person. They have to be vile and mean to somebody in order to feel better about themselves. So they will go on and see like the most hateful shit to people on the internet. And when he called his girlfriend, that was her explanation, was like, she calls it her way to de-stress. And they had a talk, and she stopped doing it, and then he found out she was still doing it. She said she doesn't know how to de-stress any other way. And it makes sense. I'm like, is this the way the narc distresses, maybe? This might be how narcs distress, I think. Like, they can't distress normally like the rest of us. They have to be absolutely vile to people. Let's see. Also, oh, it says you guys are doing makers and crafting. Oh, what are you guys making today? Do you also crochet? Or are you doing some knitting? I like there's some dolls that get stressed, so they're called I love that, darn it, dolls. Oh, doing some knitting. Oh, what you knitting today, though? Welcome in, everybody. I love your name, Subterranean Fox. What a name, I love that. Well, welcome on in. We're trying to crochet little tiny vintage cakes. Let me see if I can make this a little sharper for you guys. I don't have autofocus turned on anymore, so I have to like do it manually. Though the one we're gonna make is gonna be a little bit bigger than this one because this was a small heart one we did. But it's kind of crowded to do the whipped cream, so I'm gonna use this shape heart. It's a little bit bigger. If I hold them up side by side, they're very close, but you can sell it. You can sell that's like much bigger though. So we're gonna be doing that. And here are some ones I made last year. This was like, I think, my first one. So I made them much bigger, but you can see they're kind of like not perfect. They're a little skewed. I did have a good one I made last year, but I gave it to my mom. My mom has it. I made one that was so perfect. That's why I decided to give her that one. Text Mr. Coffee real quick.
Maybe we could grab some coffee?
You wanna go get some coffee with me?
Oh, maybe, because yeah, because like, right, because those kind of traits too, All-Stars can like also still be seen in like a girl partner, female partner, like, yeah, so you gotta be very careful. Like, sure, sometimes they'll seem differently. That's why sometimes when I see like those prank couples, also Jen Nami, welcome on in, thanks so much for the follow. Those like prank couples, right? Like they're very that do both, like they're both hurtful to each other. I feel like those are like some of the most toxic relationships, right? Like they're both hateful to each other. And it's just like, ooh. Right, she just has long arms. So the item's like smaller. Right? Oh my god, I actually had somebody, they were joking, of course, but they're like, they actually said like, I can't even watch her anymore. I feel I cannot trust her because I feel like she's crocheting with like, you know those little tiny hands you could buy and you put them on your finger? They were trying to make a joke saying that that's what I crochet with, like those aren't my real hands, I'm crocheting with those like plastic tiny hands you get on Amazon. Honestly, I wonder if it'd be, oh, that'd be kind of funny if I could like get one of those and try to crochet with them, like put them on my finger and get like a tiny crochet hook. I don't know how that would work though. Right, I need to get one of those hand sets actually because I feel like that would make it easier to do skits, I think, maybe with my amigurumi, because like whenever I try doing little skits in my amigurumi, my fingers are too big and like they just like really take up the spot. So I think I need to get some tiny hands so I can like use them to like move around the amigurumi or show them off in a video or something. I just gotta figure out how to, maybe I need to put some like sticky double-sided tape so they kind of stick to it. Oh, that's the only problem, is being able to actually hold them in the hand will be a little hard. Oh wait, really? Oh my god, that actually would become a good redemption too, like a little redemption channel point thing. How do you do it? Like, how do you make it stay? Like, I feel like it would fall off. Or do you have, or do they make them where they can hold stuff? Or do they have some tiny hands where you can like bend the fingers maybe? That was the problem. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna have it unless you like glue it on maybe. Like if you glue this thing on. I think one person redeemed it. So I have made a tiny crochet hook before though. I don't know what I've done with it. Not crocheted, but it was like made out of like, I think, jewelry wire or something. I painted it with nail polish because it was so sharp and jagged. But I wanted to like make an amigurumi that had like a little, you know, like a cute little crochet hook. Because I saw this cute crocheted amigurumi someone made, and they used like toothpicks to make it look like they were knitting. Like they would make like a little knitted thing, and they would put it in the amigurumi's hand. Let me see if I can find that. It was so cute. I was like, I want to make this, but I want to make like a crochet one too. I don't knit. I have knitted before. Like I've done the stockinette stitch to make a scarf one time. I do want to pick that up again because I do like how stretchy knit fabric is. I feel like I think I prefer actually knitting a scarf over crocheting one, because usually crochet scarves are a little kind of thick, you know? They're very, depending on what stitch you do, but a knitted scarf though is gonna be much more loose, more stretchy, you know, more flexible. Wait, where is Pinterest? I think it's on here somewhere. Let's see, knitting. For knitting, let me just put knitting amigurumi. Well, I might get actual knitted gurumi though, but I wanted to get the amigurumi that we're knitting. I'm gonna put knitting crochet animal and see if that pops up. It was like and there was a bunch of them too. It looked like a little class, and it was so cute. Oh no, where is it? Hold on, let me try Google instead. Maybe it'll come up in Google. Oh no, nothing's popping up when I search for it. Okay, well I guess I'll just go through my pins. But the problem is it's probably kind of early. I guess I'll just go through. Let me go wait. I'll just keep scrolling until I get to the bottom. I have so many damn pins though. Right, hard to knit, your fingers are solid. That too. Oh wait, maybe that's what it is. Oh, okay, so you would actually knit while we're, oh, so like, do they have somewhere where they're like the fingers are pointy-ish enough? That would maybe make sense. Let's see. Okay, I'm at the very bottom, so I hope we should find it. But it also could be in favorites. That's the thing. I'm like scrolling through. I have so many pins. I don't even know how old these are, but it was like just a little bunch of them sitting together and they were all knitting. They had like little toothpicks for knitting needles. So it was so cute. I hope that pin did get removed because sometimes pins will like disappear that I save, unfortunately. Oh no, this is all recent. Okay, hold on. Let me go favorites. So I think I technically made favorites before I made the amigurumi one separately, because I was like, oh my god, like my favorites was all too mixed up. Oh wait, was that one? No. It's so cute. I want to find it again. Like it's just too darn cute not to share with everybody. Oh, not really seeing anything. Yeah, I need to like move all this amigurumi out here and move it into the amigurumi thing. This is like a mix of like most of it's amigurumi. Not seeing it. It might have maybe got deleted. Maybe that's why I can't find a picture of it anywhere. It was so cute though. Oh well. It was so cute because it was a bunch of them too. It was like at least 6 or 7 animals. Like it was a bunch of these little amigurumi, like about the size I make, like this kind of size amigurumi, and they all were knitting. It was like a little knitting class. Right, I had one on 8 of my fingers. I wonder if they have, let me see, I wonder if they have the tiny hands come in like different hand poses. That'd be kind of cute. If we can get one like where they're sticking their finger up, like a pointer finger like this, then you could like knit with, that'd be kind of cute. It'd probably be a bit easier to knit with. So far, they seem to only... Oh, here we go. Oh, they do! They come in different... no hand pointing one. Well, here's one where they're giving the peace sign. Oh, okay, well, there's one where it's giving the bird. You can use that one. Honestly, that'd be a cute redeem. Just using the one giving the bird to knit with. Okay, yeah, one wasn't family friendly enough. I'm gonna guess, was that the one I'm thinking of? Was it the bird one? Also hilarious. This one right here doing this, which if anyone knows, that has gotten Korean male incels really heated. They hate that. They hate that hand emote so much. They will go off on a tangent about that. Like, it's insane. Oh, that's true. I did see some bigger ones when I was scrolling through. Yeah, I gotta get the tiny ones, like the ones that fit on your finger. Yeah, I gotta make sure to get these right here. This size. That would get suck if I actually got the bigger one. I think where'd it go? I saw a bigger one somewhere. Yeah, like, see, these are bigger. Cause see, that's popping out of her sleeve, so that's not gonna fit on your finger. Still funny though, that'd be kind of still funny for stuff. Oh, also, yeah, guess what I finally did? I finally ordered some green coffee beans. Me and Mr. Coffee, we're gonna try to roast our own coffee. See, what kind did I get again? It was like, Supremo something. Supremo Risarada? I hope I'm saying that right. Because I'm reading in, that's how it's written in Korean. But yeah, we got that one. I'm excited, we got 1 kilogram. That too, but I don't have any Barbies with me though. I have to say, like, I ain't got no Barbies with. I don't even know if they have Barbie-like dolls at Daiso. I mean, they have some dolls, but I don't know if they got like a Barbie-like doll. Oh, all the you know, oh, I wonder if they might have them at Daiso actually. They have a kids section where they got like little finger puppet stuff, so I wonder if they actually might just have these. Well, they're not gonna have the finger flipping one though, unfortunately. That's the one I want. And I ain't got no Barbie. No Barbies, yeah. I don't wonder if me and my mom still has our old Barbies. I think she's done giving them away a long time ago at a yard sale or something. Oh, we used to have a big tub though. And also, this is why I always think like kids don't always need the nice newest things, because a lot of our toys, for the most part, especially our early years when my parents were struggling financially, we actually got a lot of hand-me-down toys. And we had a bunch of Barbies one time from an older cousin of ours who just outgrew them. She was like 16, I think. And she gave us her old collection of Barbies. And it was huge. And it was all Barbies like from the 90s too. So I was ecstatic as a kid. And I was like, I love this so much. It was like, I kind of wish we kept them. I wish my mom didn't get rid of them, because I would love to kept those actually for my kids maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Go to a thrift store. Like maybe you can find some 90s Barbie stuff or something. Oh my god, I remember like we would have some shoes that were missing. We would always try hunting down for the other shoes, only to realize that actually they probably were lost from the beginning, you know, because they are hand-me-down, so they probably never had a pair to begin with. Like there was always like one blue shoe that was like this blue pump that we loved so much that we kind of wish it had another pair. That too, yeah, you gotta always check in the back. Let's see. Oh, this is where we slip stitch. Come on. There we go, got one bump done. Right, yeah, I had old hand-me-downs and I had some new ones, and yeah, I lost some stuff over the years. Right, I was even thinking about this the other day, like, there's some shirts that I had not seen for years. Like, whenever I visit my, this was before I moved here though, I was thinking like, you know what, where did that shirt ever go? Because I didn't take it with me to Korea. And I went to go find it, like, I was like, wait, I didn't have that back then. Where did it go? Like, there's like a blouse I wore throughout most of high school that I also wore after high school. It was just like a nice little flowy white blouse with little roses on it. I'm like, I don't know where it went. That was like one of my favorite shirts, and it just like one day just disappeared. I never saw it again. It makes me think it must have gotten ruined somehow. Like maybe it got ruined and my mom had to secretly throw it away and didn't want to hurt my feelings. I don't know. I'll have to ask her about that, because there was no way we'd have gotten rid of that, because that was one of my favorite shirts. And here's the thing too, I was also the bigger sister, so no one tried stealing my stuff either. That was at least the one good thing about being the bigger one, is that no one tried to steal my clothes. Now my other sisters though, oh my god, they would fight over each other's clothes, like who gets to borrow what. Now over here like, oh, just sipping my tea or my coffee, like, ain't no one bothering me. The perk of being the fat sister. Except for that one day my sister was looking for nerd stuff. She was like rummaging through my closet, and I was like, what are you looking for? She's like, I need something for nerd day. And I'm like, girl, excuse me? She's like, the pot calling the kettle black, because she was just as nerdy. And if anything, she was more of a, though she was more of a band nerd. Well, not band, she was more of a, well, she wasn't in a band, she was like in orchestra. So like a more elegant version of band nerd, but yeah, it's like, but I was like a different, I was more artsy nerd. That's true, yeah. Clothes have a sudden habit of suddenly breaking. That's what I'm wondering, like maybe they got like caught in the dryer machine or something, got ripped to shreds, and maybe did my mom toss it out? I don't know, because that's the promise. I always hated like doing laundry in that house, is that like you could put a load in and you'll never know what happened to your load because it would like disappear. You put it into the wash and you go later to go dry it, and then it's just gone. It's like, where'd my load of laundry go? Oh, my ex said her jeans rip in the butt, but I like those pants on her. I know it does sad when it happens to your favorite clothes though. Like, thankfully, I was finally able to get one of my blazers that I accidentally left there before. I meant to pack it with me when I moved to Korea and I forgot. And I had to wait 6 was it 6 years? No, 4 years. I had to wait 4 years because of the pandemic, I couldn't visit them for a long time. And I finally got to get it back when I visited back in 2022. And so I'm excited because I'm going to finally wear that blazer more often now. And I thankfully I checked the tag. It's thankfully not dry clean only, thank God. So I had another cute green blazer that I don't know what I'm going to do with because it's dry clean only. Oh god, right, like living with him when I was 16, those frickers would steal my socks. Like, right, you gotta keep your stuff on lockdown, like, it would try to take your crap. See, that was a good thing, is at least not only was I bigger in size, but I was bigger in feet. Because even though me and my mom, we'd actually be able to swap clothes. Not pants though, because she's an apple and I'm a pear. So obviously we couldn't wear the same pants. But we always fit like the shirts though, thankfully. But she was a size 8.5 though for feet, and I'm a size like 10 to 10.5. So unfortunately, what do you call it? Sadly, I couldn't wear her shoes though, and she couldn't wear mine. At least all the other girls could wear it because they were all like 7s and 8s when it came to shoe size. So I'm like lucky. I got big old feet. I wonder whose damn big feet I got. I know I got my dad's big toe, but my foot is not shaped like his. But I also have flat feet, and apparently my great-grandma Jerry had big, flat feet. So I'm like wondering if like, did I just get great-grandma Geraldine's big flat feet maybe? Possibly. I also thinking Nami again for the freaking raid. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm glad you got to see a little bit of we got our little heart going. So now it's for the fun part, actually trying to get it to be like shaped like a cake. Yeah, really? That sucks. Like they washed our laundry together and the other mentors knew the socks were mine. They would still let the other little kids wear them. I hate that. And they were gonna be like, well, it's just socks. Man, I hope you had no special socks taken, because like I have some cute Shiba Inu socks and penguin socks that'd be mad if they got stolen. They're so cute. Alright, have a good sleep now, Nami. So now it must be like hella late over there. It's only like 4:06 p.m. here. Oh wow, it's already 4? Damn, I didn't realize how late it got already. I think it's because we started later, so it feels later to me. I know, right? So sharp objects at the bottom for unwanted stealing. I know, right? It'll hurt to wear them, but they're safe for now. Or we could always put like some grass or something, like some dry grass. God, that feels like pins when you'll like feel a sharp stabbing pain in your foot, thinking like, ooh, what'd I step on? I got glass in my sock, and it turns out no, it's a piece of freaking grass. And then you can like take it out when it's safe. Make like your socks just unwearable to them, like where they associate bad pain and stuff whenever they see your socks, so they'll like not want to steal them anymore. Oh, right. Honestly, would there have been any way you could have gone to a laundromat, maybe? Well, I don't know if there were any close by. That's the problem, though. You kind of almost have to live in a city, like a big city, to have like a laundromat available. I was about to say that would have been a better choice, honestly. Like just running off of your own stuff and be like, I'm gonna go wash my own damn clothes at the laundromat, so you can't steal my damn socks. I don't have those. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I think that would have made your situation so much easier, especially because they're coin operated. So you would just have to like save up coins and go bring them to one. I remember when our washing machine got broken for a whole month before my dad bought a new one. We had to go to a laundromat. Like my mom, we had to drive to one too, because there's like none of them are in walking distance at all. Like they're all like miles and miles away. But when me and Mr. Coffee lived in San Francisco, we would go to the laundromat about every week. It's like a 10-minute walk, but it kind of sucks though because you're carrying a big ass heavy pack of laundry both ways, to and back. But it was kind of cool though. Is actually, let me see if we can find the actual laundromat. It was really neat. It had a cafe inside, and it had a pterodactyl in the ceiling part of where the laundry areas was. Let me see. I forgot what it was called. I remember I found like an image of it before. Oh, I think it's here. Let me see. I want to see the pterodactyl. Oh, did they get rid of the pterodactyl? It's kind of. Oh wait, this ain't it. Oh, that's not it. It's a different. Like, it looks like they have another one. Oh wait, I think this was maybe here. That looks more familiar. No, I don't know. Okay, O'Farrell Street sounds familiar. Let me see. I want to see the. Oh, that's. Oh, I think that's a street though. Okay, because that looks really familiar. Oh, is that all the pictures I got? There it is! Yeah, I found it! Yeah, it had a pterodactyl. Okay, so it's this one right here, the TL Laundromat on Farrell Street. Because I was like, I saw this... Where'd it go? I saw the street, I was like, oh my god, I remember the big red sign with the hotel on it. Like, oh my god, I remember the street. So we'd pass by Gary Street too, over there. But yeah, pretty nice chill cafe. You could get a coffee there, you could get or you could get a bagel. Okay, now, did they just start doing latte art? They were not doing latte art when we were there. I'm gonna go back there and I need to get a giraffe latte art. Oh my goodness. That was so cool though. I'd like that. The dude was chill too, the bartender guy, or not, I guess I should call him barista. I think they served alcohol too, I'm not positive. But barista guy was pretty chill. This like chill middle-aged guy we'd like have chats with since we were like such regulars. It was nice because it was always a good excuse to get some coffee there when we go to do laundry. And we would like bring, I think I had my tablet at the time, so I would like bring my tablet. Sometimes John would like bring his laptop, you know, do some studying because he was going to SF State at the time, so he'd probably like work on homework or something. That's like the one good thing though, like when you live in a city, is just the amenities. Everything's so close by within walking distance and you don't need a car. I do miss that about, I mean, like, we kind of got that here in Busan, but everything, this side of, or like our section of Busan is a little bit spread out though. So it's a little annoying. Even in Wonju, stuff was a bit more spread out. You really needed more of a car to kind of live properly in Wonju. We did for a bit, but it broke down and we just scrapped it. But I do kind of miss that, like, closeness of everything. So nice. Just the apartment prices were not it though. Oh god. 1,600 for a micro studio. Not even, it wasn't even like a regular studio apartment, it was like a micro studio. They were real tiny and we paid, well actually no, I take that back. We paid 1,400 for it, but as soon as we moved out, they raised it to 1,600. The studio we lived in Oakland though was 1,200 so per month, but it was like an actual studio apartment, like that you had the studio part, like the living room. The room area was just basically a big room. So it's like, it could be kind of both living room and room if you really put it together well. And it had a separate kitchen, but the kitchen was like separated by a wall, so it wasn't like all one big open space thing. And I really liked it. Just sadly, the neighborhood was dangerous as hell. Yeah, it was on Seminary Avenue. And I like my coworkers called it Death Avenue when I started working at Ross on Alameda Island. So I was like, I think it was like the closest Ross I could work at. Like, sure, I technically could have worked at St. Leandro, but that would have been, that still would have taken a while to get to. Okay, there we go. I just need to keep going a couple rounds. Let me go on a quick bathroom break. It's been like almost 2.5 hours though. And I haven't used the restroom once, so let me do that real quick. I'll pin that. And I will be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I also got some more water. All the good stuff. Hey, you back? Let's see. One real quick, let me get situated. Also waiting on my foot warmer thingy to heat up. Let me see what time. What is the temperature? Well, it's 4 Celsius today, so it's a little teensy bit warmer than it was this weekend, but it got that cold again. I'm all upset. Let's see. Oh no, I get a pimple. Uh-oh, that's not good. Honestly, yeah, I'm having my own little breakout this week around my freaking nose. Like, breakouts are the damn worst. They're so uncomfortable too. That's actually honestly what I hated most about pimples. Not like, sure they look awful, but they also hurt. Like, they're painful. Especially when I try to sleep at night and it's like, or if you like, for mine, like if I rub my nose or scratch my nose away, it's like, it hurts like hell. Like, ugh, it's so uncomfortable. Is that a yay, I'm still young moment? I don't know. I thought I would stop getting pimples at 30, but I guess not. Right, yeah, it's like, right, I'm 24, so I'm still young. Right, they lied about it. They're like, oh, you just get them when you're a teenager. Well, nope. Apparently you can still get them most of your life. Like, quite some time. Alright, Leprechaun Girl, have a good nap. Let's see, I'm just finishing up talking with Mr. Coffee. We're trying to make some plans, because we've been trying to reorganize the home. And, oh, I got so much work done today on my, with my little shipping, I call it my shipping station, where I have, like, all the cardboard boxes, bubble wrapper, you know, or bubble mailers, you know, things like, and shipping labels and stuff like that. Like, I have all that on the desk. Trying to get that all nice and organized. I got that done, and today I'm going to try to work here, like get everything organized over here. I was going to do it on the weekend, but the shipping station took a lot longer than I thought. But hopefully get this finished tonight, or like slowly work on it. I've heard people call it 24 old. I'm not saying they're right. Oh my god, like the podcaster bros are like, women over 25 are old and decrepit. Like, it's like, what? Like, damn. It's like, well, I guess my life's been over for the past 5-6 years then. And I remember someone did like a joke where they had this, it was like some, I don't know if it was a podcaster, but it was taking like this picture of all these like ladies, like they're really pretty, right? Stunning, all in like club outfits, looking real cute, and he all like hanging on like, oh, see, I got all these beautiful ladies on me, but he's like the kind of guy who touts like, I don't want to be near no women that are like 25 and over, and every woman apparently in that photo is actually over 30. They're like 30 and up, and it was like a little secret amongst the women. Are like, we're gonna show this guy up. Like, you know, because like the way they talk about how like that age of women are so old and decrepit. Like, what? To be fair though, I still get shocked when I see though someone in our age, you know, like someone from their 30s or even mid to late 20s, and how they looked back in like the 70s or the 80s, and how much older they looked. Like, I think kind of life back then kind of forced you to kind of mature faster. I think that's why. I think in a weird way we're kind of aging a bit slower, so that's why it's like throwing everybody off a little bit. Because like back then we would have like probably had like what, like 6-7 damn kids by now or something, and like a full-time job and a mortgage. I know, right? Luckily met her and I probably hit 100. Oh my god, right? Like, oof. Then gotta be careful now though. I did hear about apparently geriatric sperm actually could cause a lot of problems. They're actually one of the biggest culprits of like chromosomal issues in babies and stuff. So at least now we got something on the old man to like, because they'll be like, oh well, men can still have kids when they're old. It's like, yeah, but about that, they're not gonna exactly be some good quality kiddos, if you know what I mean. Like, they're gonna have lots of health issues. Maybe you might get lucky and have like a normally healthy kid, but yeah, apparently sperm be getting old too. So now I'm gonna start calling it geriatric sperm. Yeah, it's like the DNA Sorcerer road. Cause that's why I always thought like I was like I was even shocked about that too. It's like, oh, I thought that was the whole thing about like with women. It's like we have our eggs since birth, so I can see like why those would get eventually old, you know, and deteriorate. But I thought sperm was always like a new regenerating thing. But I had no idea about the whole like DNA, all that crap going to crap over time or breaking down. Hey, Pink Lemonade, how you doing? Oh, shoot. Wait, hold on. Let me unpin that real quick. There we go. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I spent all day making the new layover. That's why I started to stream a bit later today. That too. I just watched what do you call it? Manifest Deli's video on that. Like, yeah, so it's actually, so you know like how they always put like, oh, the woman needs to get healthy before she has her baby. No, both got to do. You know, that makes actually sense because Mr. Coffee had talked about like before we start trying kids, he needs to try to quit smoking for a year. So I think he's read up on about that. So he knows like, yeah, I gotta get healthy before having a kid. Both of us, not just the woman. And that sucked too, because then like how many women have gotten blamed for their kids' bad health when it could have actually all been the husband just not taking care of, like drinking too much, eating too much like high trans fat foods and stuff, too salt, like way too much salt, so I had high blood pressure. Like, isn't that crazy? The preeclampsia is scary too, because I actually, my best friend's sister-in-law literally nearly died of preeclampsia with her second kid. She's the one I said about that. It's so sad because her and my best friend's brother, they got married really quickly out of high school. But here's the thing: they didn't get married because they had a baby. They didn't even have a baby, and they didn't even conceive until like a year after being married. They got married at 19, but they had their own apartment. You know, they both worked full-time minimum wage jobs, but they, with both their incomes, they were able to make, you know, have a nice little one-bedroom apartment, just starting life by themselves. And then she actually got pregnant a year later, which kind of sucked, because like then they had to move back in with family. Oh, okie dokie. Uh-oh, no, my stuff getting all shoved around. Mika, how you doing? Long time no see. We're just crocheting some little heart-shaped cakes. I got one little one right here. Hey, Pistol Trip! Wait, hold on, I gotta give Pistol Trip a freaking shout out. How you doing? I don't know if you got stuck in ads or not, because I know ads are playing right now. I did hear sometimes people get lucky though. If they come in like the middle of the ads are playing, they might miss it. I hope they do. Right? Annyeonghaseyo! How you doing? And how's the new year going? Oh man, not so hot for America right now. Did you see? Well, I already got like two freaking deadly plane crashes already. It's like, oh. Did you also hear about the freaking like? This is for Busan specifically. Did you hear about the freaking plane that caught on fire in Busan? Like, What is going on with planes? I'm actually scared to get on a flight now. Because one, we already had the Jeju Air incident, and then now, thankfully no one died in this one. I think people just had some minor injuries, thank God. But oh my god, those pictures are terrifying. Like the burn marks on the plane, like, damn, all because like a battery went wrong. Like something happened to the battery. I know, right? Where there's zombies on that plane. Honestly, with how they be freaking throwing, like, they're like just toasting up these planes. Like, what is going on with planes lately? They're all just like starting to fail and fall down and crumple and shit. I don't know what's going on. Makes me a little worried though, because, you know, Mr. Coffee does fly a lot, so. And it sucks because I usually take American Airlines too when I go to and from, you know, Korea to America. We usually take either United or American Airlines. And now I'm like, since the recent flight was American Airlines, I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. Hopefully there are no damn military helicopters flying near LA, hopefully. Or wherever. Well, I usually land in Dallas, so. I don't know, is there a military base near Dallas? I might be, actually. Isn't Texas Fort Worth near Dallas? Where is Fort Worth? I always never remember where it's at. Yeah, oh god, it's like right next to Dallas. Okay, maybe I better not land in Dallas no more. We gonna be landing where there ain't no damn military bases. Screw that. These people need to get their shit together, because I don't know what's going on over there. That's so sad, too, because especially I heard it was like a lot of skating competition people were on that plane. Especially it's a pair of young kids, too, who are just, like, getting started with their career. Let's see you guys back. Hopefully you guys back from ads. We're trying to make some little vintage hearts for Valentine's Day. Also, these same hearts can be used because I have the same one right here that I'm actually... So this one we're doing is a little bit bigger than this one right here. But I'm using my conversation heart shape for the cake this time. So it's got a little bit more wiggle room because it was kind of hard to get the whipped cream on there to be evenly spaced. It was kind of a bit mushed. So at least we'll have a little bit more wiggle room on this one because it's a little bit bigger. Oh god, right, Scare Team accident prone. It's like the accidents follow wherever they go. Oh, and it's so creepy too, because apparently that same skating club apparently had a similar, like, they also lost some skaters to another plane crash back in the 60s. I was like, god, that's kind of eerie a little bit. Oh my god, really? Damn, it's like freaking ice skaters can't catch a damn break. Poor girl. Damn, like, good lord. Honestly, he's like a good thing I never became an ice skater. Good grief. Seems like a deadly profession. And that's not even like within the profession itself. It's like the outside, just trying to live life. Like all outside forces trying to get you. Yeah, that's actually honestly good because I feel like sometimes I've always felt like some of the car chases you would see just seemed a little bit overkill. Like, yes, is it really worth speeding and nearly causing so many accidents just to catch a dude who... I can kind of get it, maybe it's like an ultra dangerous guy, but for maybe someone who just like shoplifted and the cops are trying to chase him, like, I feel like that'd be hella overkill. But yeah. I know, right? It's like just a big risk for everybody else, you know? Because like, all it takes is one wrong move and someone's getting toasted. Moonrose, how you doing? Wait, hold on, let me give Clancy a shout out real quick. We're trying to work on some little vintage heart-shaped cakes. Wait, let me make this less blurry for you. Here's one I'll post. The one we're gonna make is gonna be a little bit bigger than this because this one's a small one. And we're gonna do, I'm using the same heart I did for, it's like a little conversation heart. I found I can draw the little, if I write with the micro pen, like a micro Sharpie or something, I can kind of get some words on there, though sometimes it's not as clean, unfortunately. I got a really good job on the blue one, though. Like, this one's like pretty spot on, honestly. It sucks though, because like in one wrong move, I could like really ruin my crochet I just worked on. Oh, wait, what's this thing not typing? There we go. Well, we finally got all this stuff ready for Valentine's Day, so we kind of started streaming a little bit later today. I could not find the proper background of what I wanted, because I didn't really like last year's background that much. So I was like, I really want like a little street view or something, you know, where they can like walk around. And I just couldn't find nothing, so I finally just was like, wait, I still have my Canva membership, so let me just whip something up in Canva, and that's how I made this. It took a little bit of trial and error, because I made it too big originally, so I had to shrink everything and space everything out. Now it's looking real cute. It's like a little city block. Let's see. I just got lucky that a lot of Canvas stuff was had it like a buildings and pink hues thing. Like, so I literally looked up Pink City. I was just trying to get like an already made background to see if they had anything like that, but I found these like little pink buildings here, and then like the ice cream shop and the candy shop. I was like, oh, this will be perfect. And I would just like, great thing about Canva too, like when you click on something, they'll have like magic recommend, and you'll find like similar clip art to that. I was finding like, you know, like the little flower shop. I think that's a fast food shop, and then we got the little antique store, which is kind of nice too, because I'm actually watching Ghost Whisperer again. Sad, I just finished the first season. I keep forgetting they freaking kill off Andrea at the end of season 1. That was hard to get through. But now I'm finally on season 2, which is about to get her new friend. Because she owns like a little antique shop in the series. If anyone here hasn't seen Ghost Whisperer yet. Where's the liquor store? Oh my god, they did have a sex store though. They had a sex shop actually. I was like, should I put that? Probably not. I would probably have to like deem my what do you call it? My stream as like 18 plus. I think if I had that little graphic, even though it's very subtle, but yeah, they had that as an option. I was like, should I? I mean, it's Valentine's Day stuff, but I was like, that might be a little bit too far. They did have a movie I think they did have a liquor store, but I was trying to stick within the buildings that had the cute pink hues though, or like pinks in it, because they had like a cute movie theater. They had a toy shop too, but the problem is the toy shop was very green and it kind of matched too close to the grass. But yeah, if they had a pink one, I would have picked it though. I was trying to stay within like the color scheme. I kind of actually went a little bit over and beyond for the flower shop because it was blue, but I was like, it's got a pink awning, so I think it's still good. I think it'll still count. Oh no, you got a stomach bug? I almost missed that. Ooh, I hope you get better though, Cleansy, because stomach bugs are the damn worst. I always hated getting like a stomach ache. Especially if you feel nauseous. Nausea is like the absolute nastiest thing. I hate nausea. I hate feeling nauseous. I don't think anyone would though. Oh goodness. Oh, are you like trying to crochet the letter motifs? I bet those are hard. I don't even think I've ever attempted trying to crochet a letter before. Ooh, I was actually just thinking, because like I would like to be able to have like the different words on. Like I tried writing out like I miss you, but it's kind of scuffed. When I tried writing more words, like the XOXO is not so bad because it's easier to keep steady for those, but the Be Mine looks kind of crusty. I was wondering if they actually had like some transparent stickers that have like the conversation hearts sayings on them in red, like small enough. Like that would kind of work. That way they're transparent, so it wouldn't like take away from the crochet. But I don't know. I don't know if they got anything like that, or if it would even be big enough. It might, or I mean, small enough. It might be too big. I did get it in sticker form. Oh, that reminds me, I actually need to glue. Well, no, I can't do it yet. I have these little heart cutouts. Actually, like specifically with some light colored cardstock, and I actually made like a little. Do I have my little stencil? Not stencil, I should say. I have like the made one with a thicker cardboard, so this is not gonna be glued on. This is just for tracing. But I cut out a bunch of these just to kind of give the top part. Because yes, it will keep for the most part, but the problem is when I stuff it, it's gonna billow out. So to keep it nice and flat, I have to glue in a little bit of cardstock in there. Actually, this might not be cardstock. Oh no, this is actually sketchbook paper. It's really thick sketchbook paper though, but yeah, I guess if you have like a thick enough sketchbook paper thing, then yeah, that'll work too. Or construction, maybe really thick construction paper might work. But if you're making it bigger, like if it might be this big, then you might be better stick with like a thicker cardstock maybe. I was like, right, I want to get it done, but the other side of me says, I want to, but he says yes. So one side says no, the other says yes, let's get it done. Hey Blue Jay, how you doing? There we go, we're getting a little bit more. Doesn't necessarily need to be too tall of a cake. We're getting some more artwork done. How are you? But doing good. I made this like over the weekend, this like little cake right here. And we're making a slightly bigger one because it was kind of hard to sew on the like little whipped cream things. I need to text Mr. Coffee real quick. Oh god, right. Next instead to do an even tinier human couple on the cake. Oh man, that'd be about near probably what would I do is maybe color change a tube, and so it vaguely looks like a bride and groom, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Oh shit, it's already almost 5. Okay, let me finish this one last round. That would be kind of cute though, Doguri eating the cake. Oh, they actually had some artwork of Doguri with a little cute vintage heart-shaped cake. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was from Valentine's Day? Huh, oh, okay, not a cake. Okay, it was more the box, okay. Yeah, the cute little box. Like heart-shaped box with the... I think that's why I thought it looked like a... It kind of reminded me of a vintage cake because of the lace. But look at him, oh my god, he's like eating the... Look at him eating the chocolates. I actually want to recrochet that. That is so cute, though. Like, you open the box like, oh, some yummy chocolates for me, and then you catch Doguri in the act of just munching on your chocolates. Such a cutie patootie. They got an old-fashioned cake here, not the heart-shaped one, but the classic tiered cake for a second birthday. So cute. I love this little guy though. He's just so sweet and adorable. What other artwork do I get? Also, it's back in Christmas, where he's like the little Santa Claus and he's floating. Oh, I love the little Doguri balloons. Those are so cute. I didn't even notice that before, actually. He's so cute. I love him so much. How much I would like to throttle that NC Softcore executive that got rid of him. Oh, sticking old man. Who cares about your damn opinion anyway? You don't know good taste in anything. You're just an old croak. You know, like, oh, the fact they're like, we want to switch. They literally dropped Doguri all of a sudden, even though he was making a profit. They're like, well, he's not making enough of a profit. Like, what? People loved him. People were buying his products. People were eagerly waiting for the... Oh, you wanna know what's worse, actually? They kind of they literally cut their own nose off if you think about it, because we were gonna go buy the phone case, right? So we were gonna get, they were waiting for phone cases for the Z Flip 4? Actually, no, I have 5, my bad. No, I don't think they had, no, I think they had for 4, but I don't think they had for 5 yet. And Mr. Coffee, all year long, kept asking him like, oh, when you guys are gonna bring this out? And they're like, oh, soon, we're just having some manufacturer issues, which means they probably put the halt on manufacturing new items long ago. So this was a decision they've been making for a long time. And this was the year he actually started really making some money for them though. They started doing collabs with different products. Like I have right here, I got these from Olive Young. I got like the acne body wash. Mostly I just want the free gift that came with it and the bottle. I want to try these though. I haven't tried them yet. Hopefully they work. I've heard this brand is pretty good though. But like they were finally doing collabs, you know, with different companies, making money. And he was getting even more popular. He's only 3 years old. Like he's a fairly new character. Being this popular at only being 3 years, like I wonder how long it took for Cacao characters to get popular, you know? Like it probably took a couple years. I know, right? Sounds like the 4 concrete. They really do. The way to call it, it's just sad that they like clipped his wings before he could like, he was probably on his way to becoming as popular as Bolong or as popular as like a Sanrio character or like, you know, Cacao Friends, you know? And it's like they kind of shaved their own nose off because like people were waiting because they kind of halted on making new products. I guess because they didn't want to spend more money on him. But the thing is, people were eagerly waiting to get more, you know, products and new stuff. Because people were asking about like, oh, when are you guys going to come out with this? People were eagerly waiting for the calendar, which looks like they just never made it at all. Like, I think if this decision was made secretly long ago, they probably didn't even bother designing a calendar, I bet you. And it's just like, oh, you know, he was doing so well, but this old croak, like one of these, like a couple of these old ass executives are like, nah, let's focus on traditional art, which this company's always made like cutesy characters before to make them into products and stuff. So it's like, I don't know why all of a sudden they're switching. They did have a few characters that didn't do so well back in the past, but Doguri was the first one that was really taken off really quickly. So I don't know why they didn't pour into him more. Thankfully, they are trying to sell his IP. So hopefully someone else will come along and just buy him up and give him a new pair of wings to soar, like I'm really hoping. I'm hoping soon somebody buys his IP. Please, somebody buy his IP soon. I wish I could buy it, but I'm not rich. I don't think there'd be no way in hell I could afford it. I do wish there's a way. Is there a way to see how much an IP would cost? I would imagine it's probably a pretty penny, though. It's probably not cheap. Because, like, I totally am willing to buy it if I could afford it. I would totally swoop up and buy it, because then I could start selling Doguri products myself. The only problem is I would have to, like, hire someone to do the artwork. I mean, I would hire the original guy if I could. But your girl got no monies, unfortunately. Oh god, don't ever let that cretin near my poor little Doguri. Not that. I think probably he wouldn't be interested in Doguri, though. It's not edgy enough for him. I forgot, how old is Elon? Isn't he in his 50s? But we all know deep down inside he is a 2000s RxD edgelord 14-year-old. A cringy 14-year-old. But yeah, he better get no whiff of my poor little Doguri. Let me see, I wanna... So I'm guessing it depends, because he's not, at least it's not like a Disney character, so he's not gonna be that expensive, but I do wonder how much he would be. They could go from a few $1,000s for lesser known characters to millions. Okay, I do wonder how much his IP would be. I might need to put in Korean because probably nothing's gonna come up if I put it in English for Doguri. Show how you doing? Oh god, no, not my poor Doguri doing the stinky Roman salute. Oh god, I would actually literally, I think I would hire a hitman on Elon if he did that. I'd be like, no, you've already crossed so many boundaries, Elon, but this is one step too far. Trying to see... I'm not seeing a price though. Oh, wait. I think this is when it expires in 2030. Wait, does that mean 5 more years actually? But still, I don't want to wait that long. Let me translate it, hold on. Oh, wait, no, okay, never mind. It says... This is capturing the attention of the 2030 generation? Wait, that must be a... That's gotta be like a mistranslation, because like, bro, ain't no one born yet in 2030. What do you mean the 2030 generation? What? And he's a popular among the 30-year-olds, yeah, but like, that's not the 2030 generation, that's more like the 90s. He's popular amongst the 90s babies. And maybe a bit of the early 2000s for like older Gen Z. I can't seem to find, I literally put intellectual property price. I guess, I don't know, are they not allowed to like post a percent? Like, are they not allowed to post a price? I want to see how much his intellect IP is, because if I had the money, I would buy it. Wait, what is an offset A? Is that like a font? I would have no idea. I don't know too much about letters and fonts, though. I guess so, yeah. I guess they couldn't make it public knowledge. Should I just call him up? Be like, yo, hey, yo, if you ain't got no buyers for his IP, yo, how much you selling him for? I'll buy him. And it'll be like hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm like, okay, no, peace out. Okay, never mind. Good day to you, sir. That'd be funny. I'll like buy all of Dolgari's IP for like $5 or something. Like, hey, I'll take them off your hands for $5. Yeah, they would literally laugh me out. Man, now's the time I do wish. I never really cared for being rich, actually, but this is like one of the few moments I do kind of wish I was rich. Because I could at least save him. I could like buy Dolgari and like hire someone. I could hire the little guy who animated him and drew him. Because dude did phenomenal work. I don't know if anyone could actually replace that dude. It isn't just how he drew him, but it's also like he came up with the scenarios and all the cute stuff. Like he just knew Dolgari inside and out. Like he's basically the creator of the personality, honestly. The actual artist himself. Okay, I think after this round, oh shit, it's already 5:04. I need to finish this row, and we'll finish this cake probably tomorrow. I know this is gonna probably take a couple of days because I didn't really get much of a stream in today. Because it's like, well, at least we got 3 hours in. 3 hours is like what I used to do anyway. I would stream from 2 to 5. That was like my normal streaming time. We kind of started just my old streaming time today. But yeah, I had to take all morning and afternoon getting this all set up. Oh, actually that looks pretty good for the cake, so I don't think I need to do any more rounds, actually. Got the good thickness, and usually the shape stays better once we glue the little cardstock panel in. I tried doing it with the darker craft paper, but it was see-through, like it would darken, it would actually make the pink look kind of gray. So I found how to do it with white. There are probably darker colors I can use the cardstock for, but yeah, light colors, it seems I need to stick with the pale light cardstock. So that way it won't mess up my colors. The problem is though, you can't glue it until you've sewn everything on because you can't like literally, you can't really sew through it, right? It would be a nightmare. But there we go, we got it started. And it's gonna be so cute once we do the trim and everything. Let me see who is on.
Like I said earlier.
Oops, sorry. Oh, they were muted. Ooh! Okay, I know who we're gonna go raid today. East Coast Garlic Toast is on, though they're doing some gaming, but they also are a fellow crochet streamer. And him and his wife, East Coast Cinnamon Toast. Love their name. Such a cute couple name. But it looks like they're doing a mix, they're playing, what is that? Oh, they're playing some Valheim. Actually, wasn't, Would Pistol Shrimp playing that too? I think I could have swore Pistol Shrimp was also playing Valheim. Or maybe they just talked about it. Oh no, Meishi! Oh, we were about to raid out. Yeah, we're just starting to work on, yeah, I started stream kind of late today because I had to get all the Valentine's Day stuff set up. Because what do you call it? I couldn't find, like, I didn't like last year's background, so I was trying to find a new background real quick. And couldn't find nothing. Not even anything that I could use, like, the background remover from. That's what I thought, like, maybe this year I'd have more options because I could just use the background remover. But I couldn't find quite the right city view I like. I wanted just, like, a cute street view where you could see them walking down the street. And I was like, you know what? Let me try to see if I can make this in Canva real quick. And it took me, like, an hour. Change all the colors and stuff. And get it all set up. And also change well, I think I already had the playlist ready to go. So at least one thing, I didn't have to download more music. But yeah, that's why we started a little bit late today. But we're trying to make like little vintage cakes. I got like the little tiny one I made last weekend. But we were about to go raid East Coast Garlic Toast. They're playing some Valheim. I don't really see them. Usually, I don't know if I think they usually start after this time. So I'm catching them early, I think. Wait, how long have they been streaming for? Oh, never mind. They've been streaming 14 hours? 14 and a half hours? What the hell? Damn, are they doing a 20-hour stream? That is crazy. Oh my goodness. They also crochet though. They'll sometimes do like, it's so cute too because both of them, him and East Coast, Cinnamon Toast, like his wife will be crocheting it. So they'll have like two windows, like two cameras, like one where the husband's crocheting, one where the wife's crocheting. It's so cute to watch. I know, at least I think it says 14. Wait. Yes, I thought it said an hour for a second. I was like, oh, an hour and 40 minutes. That's nice. And then I saw, wait, there's more. I was like, wait, the colon's in the middle. Like, uh-oh. Is that 14 hours? I'm like squinting to make sure I'm not crazy. Well, we'll see when we get over there. Oh god, I keep yawning. Been a weekend. Been trying to get this apartment all cleaned up and still doing spring cleaning. It's hard though because it's been so cold. I should have done all this last weekend. I was actually feeling really good last weekend, I think. It was getting pretty warm, like 10 Celsius. And now it's back down to like 2 to 3 Celsius. Sometimes 1. It was 1 the other day. It was so cold. But I'll be on tomorrow though at my normal time. I should be on by 10 in the morning. Now that everything's all nice and set up, thank goodness. Let's see. I think you like them. They're pretty fit. They're pretty nice peeps. Let me start raid. Oh yeah, I just saw like the little Siri bot's got like a little message. I wonder if I can edit that maybe. I can make it like more personal. That'd be kind of nice. But I will see you guys. Let me put in our little raid messages real quick. I know, right? It's such a good bot. I'm so glad I finally got. I had it for the longest time, but I didn't know I didn't set it up properly, or I had to like redo it or something because apparently they had updated, and I had to like redo something. I forgot what it was. But every time I tried adding the bot, I'd be like, "You already have Siri bot, right?" I'm like, "Okay, what am I doing wrong?" It was something I had to do from their website's end or something, like wake it up or whatever. I had to do something. I don't even remember what it was. But yeah, finally I got her working, and she does so good for the bots. Like, I'll just see a random name, like so-and-so got banned. Didn't even know someone was trying to throw a link in here. Which is funny, because we still have links open, too. But it's nice because SiriBot catches the bot before they can even attempt to, like, throw a link in, which is so nice. I haven't had a single tiny viewer or better viewer, small viewers bot since I actually got her working. Like, I have not had a single unintended link in my chat before. Oh no, Flippa! Oh no, we're about to raid out! I'll see you!